am from the stadium of the Cerámica. The stadium of the Cerámica, formerly known as El Madrigal in Villarreal. Hello everyone, welcome to the warm-up show. And we are very focused on... Okay, no, we are. I am very focused on the warm-up show. But what's going on with Georgina Leja?
No, I am preparing the story with the swipe up so that everyone that is following our stories on Instagram can access the show.
Oh, real?
Because we're streaming on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter, but we're not streaming on Instagram. So everyone on Instagram will have to switch to our platforms to follow us.
So you are the one that did on the Instagram stories the swipe up.
Well, not always.
Not
we
always.
Are a team. We are a team. The social media team, and
we are the
rotate.
Swipe up
like
team.
the players, we rotate. Many rotations tonight.
You remember this week when we told our boss that we're the swipe up team? We told
we are the warm up.
You are the warm up.
I am the
team
warm
as well.
Give me a second. I'm gonna pause this. Okay.
Okay. I remind you all that we're gonna be live right now from now on till 30 minutes around there. Facebook Live, we're going to be live also on Twitter via Periscope, and we're going to be live also on our YouTube channel here from the Stadio of la Cerámica. Such a beautiful stadium, around 100,000 people.
But I'm not done yet. I have to switch to the iPad so that I can follow the comments from everyone. I can hold this. I can do it.
Really? You sure?
I'm sorry because
that was my dream. That was my dream to have
our producer and production team are going to kill me because I'm moving around and everything.
Nice night. Very nice night. It's gonna be really nice. I mean, right now the weather is trying to respect us because it's not raining. It rained a little bit during the morning. Yeah, early afternoon as well. And we've got some kind of news. Okay.
It's now 16 degrees.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's good. It's a good weather, but there's a lot of humidity because it rained, because of the grass, of course.
Vitamin Mediterranean side, always you can find humidity. It's something that I really hate.
It hadn't rained. I haven't seen the rain for so much time.
Have you ever seen the rain?
Okay.
Yeah.
First song of the night, Creedence Clearwater Revival with Have You Ever Seen the Rain?
Do you? Well, while she's trying to open and turn the tablet on.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in and
we're gonna salute and say hello to all the fans that are watching us from where. We need you all to be part of the show. We want you all to be part of the show.
Where you're watching
via
us
Twitter,
from.
Via Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook, and tell us where are you watching us from. Okay.
Game over. Asking if I can speak Arabic. I can't. I really can't.
Arabic?
Just like salam alaikum.
I'm not able to do that.
But I would like to learn.
Yeah, it would be really interesting.
A language.
Okay,
that
I would like to learn
with.
Arabic and Chinese.
I want to learn Japanese.
Japanese?
Yeah.
That would be great because if I learn Chinese and you learn Japanese, I mean, we can rule, that part of Asia.
Yeah, the part of Asia.
That would be
anyway,
really...
where are you watching us from? Greece. Constantinos from Greece.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, there's someone from Barcelona.
Really?
I mean, one day that we are not in Barcelona and you're watching from there. Okay, from Norway, Peder plays.
Norway. It might be really cold up there.
I can see.
People from Chile, once again,
Las
Chile.
Vegas.
We love Chile.
Leo Archila from Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas.
Are you on holiday or are you actually from there?
Funny place, Las Vegas. Funny place.
Can you live there?
Yeah, no, yeah. No, well,
That's a question.
maybe I wouldn't be able to live there, but I've got one dream in Las Vegas.
A lot of people from Greece. Antonis Marinos is from Greece too.
Why?
Marcus Hansen from Sweden.
We like Greece. How many? Oh, that's nice.
From
Greece.
Pakistan.
Pakistan. Like Pakistan. Maybe it's one of the countries
Greece.
I want to visit them this summer.
Who is everyone from Greece tonight?
Have you ever dreamed of getting married in Las Vegas? Me?
Not really.
Yes, me.
Not really.
It'd be great. Yeah, it was an Elvis Presley
It
train
fits
as
you.
a priest.
Like this fits your personality so well. Like doing random things and not making much sense of anything.
Yeah, I know.
No, it wouldn't.
Well,
fit
first of all, I have to take one girlfriend. Don't have.
Find Rodrigo a girlfriend.
No, not yet. Don't really.
Not yet.
Okay, I can get married anyway with any girl.
We know you're following from all over the world, and we know that you want to know the lineup, so Rodrigo's going to give it to you.
Some breaking news on the lineup because, I'm going to tell you that Piqué, that Rakitic, and Leo Messi are not going to be starters today. Are not going to be in the first 11. Okay, they're going to be on the bench. What do you think about that?
Well, I can understand the decision from Valverde. In fact, I think that I would have done the same, like giving some players a break so that they can, get some minutes on the bench before we face Atletico this Saturday, and of course Manchester United for the quarterfinals next week. So it's important that the players get this rotation so that they can rest a bit. And I think these are 3 key players that have played a lot for the last weeks, and they, this could be the game.
If they're not necessary during the game, I think they're going to be on the bench, so they can rest.
We've got a strong squad, and the players that form the lineup tonight are definitely going to be on the level, and they can. I mean. Sorry, I was thinking.
BARÇA is going to win. Don't worry, because Villarreal is a very, very strong side. They're trying to avoid relegation right now at the moment, trying to go away from these struggling positions.
They really need these 3 points also.
Yeah.
But I think the lineup is good.
Well, I'm going to give you... We're going to talk about Leo Messi, about Piqué, and about Rakitic being on the bench tonight, but we're going to give you all the lineup, okay? The final lineup. Ter Stegen is going to be as the goalkeeper. We know that. Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba are going to be in defense with Umtiti and Lenglet, okay? In the midfield, Sergio Busquets with Vidal and Arthur, and Malcolm is going to be starter, Luis Suarez and Coutinho.
I love that Malcolm gets to have some minutes from the starting lineup. I really wanted. I mean, I think he did a good performance against Espanyol the minutes that he got to play.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna have a good performance tonight too.
I'm glad to have back on the 11 Vidal. Hola, toda la gente de Chile que nos está viendo, toda la gente en Latinoamérica.
Chile,
top, really top.
Chile y todo Latinoamérica.
People from Chile are crazy. Every time Arturo Vidal is playing, I mean, I'm in love with Chile. So if you work for the tourism office in Chile, just try to invite us. The same if you work as the foreign tourism office in Nepal. We always have people from Nepal.
There's always people from Nepal.
Yeah, we love it.
But we never had like a Nepali player.
Not yet.
In BARÇA.
Not yet. You did?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Anyway,
but
people from Nepal, they support BARÇA.
They support BARÇA a lot.
Top,
a lot.
really top.
So yeah, a lot of people worrying about Messi not playing tonight, but I mean, don't worry, guys. I mean, we know not having the best player in the world with us.
No, not in the world. Sorry, history.
In history.
Yeah.
On the starting lineup, it might seem like a big deal, but then you take a look at the lineup and you can be calm. There's nothing to worry about. The team is definitely going to put up a great performance tonight. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, I'm quite confident with this game. For example, Villarreal really needs to try to take advantage of being the local team. And they're going to try to put the things very difficult for Valverde's side because, you know, as I told you before, they're trying to avoid relegation. They lost past weekend against Celta de Vigo, which is a direct rival, to try to escape from those kind of dangerous positions. And, you know, nevertheless, I think Villarreal, they're going to struggle anyway. Difficult side. By the way, Villarreal is struggling right now in the first division in Spain, but they are in the Europe League in quarterfinals. Yeah, something strange.
This happens a lot with teams in Spain.
Yeah.
That sometimes when they are playing the Europa League, then they struggle in the domestic leagues. This is happening.
It's just like they focus only on the good.
On the European competition.
Yeah.
But Villarreal is a historical team. It's got almost a century of history, and I mean they are struggling right now, but there are many games to be played left, and I think they're gonna make it out of the relegation zone soon.
But I do agree.
I think we're gonna be here next year again at Estadio de la Cerámica.
Good people on the club. Good people on the club, and the thing is that I'm confident with Villarreal because, you know, I know that they're not used to try to fight for this kind of objectives, but, you know, I mean, they have quality enough to be away from those positions.
Yeah. So before we move on and have like a trivial game with everyone at home, I wanted to comment that Villarreal, is located in Castellón, which is the Comunidad Valenciana,
Yes.
and it's really close to Barcelona. It's only like 200 kilometers away, right?
Yes.
But we took a plane to come here, and it was literally 20 minutes in the air. You didn't have time to do anything.
No.
I mean, it was takeoff. listen
one
to
song.
2 songs.
No, one song.
Depending on the song.
Yeah.
And then
It was Champion
you were learning.
Supernova by Oasis, so it was like 7 minutes long.
No. And then landing, you didn't have the time. I wanted to work because I mean, it's being a crazy week, and the next one is going to be even crazier with the Champions League. But,
true.
but we wanted to work and focus on some stuff before arriving to Villarreal, and it was completely impossible because the flight was like
the thing
not even 20 minutes long.
I think it's the shortest plane I've ever took. You know,
Maybe
the shortest
flight.
flight.
Could be actually.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, the other one, it was the flight again in between Barcelona and Mallorca.
This one is really short, but I think it
Should be
makes
around
it to at least half an hour.
Yeah, maybe. I think
Maybe half an hour.
this
Valencia
took
was
only
really short. It was
24
half an hour.
minutes.
Maybe Huesca. I don't know if we are traveling to Huesca by plane or what. But if we go by plane, this one is going to be
There
really,
was
really
one
short.
partner that told me that the last time Barça played at Huesca, they went by bus.
By bus, okay. Because it's really close.
Yeah, 2 hours
I mean, it's going to be
and a half away from
maybe
there.
2 hours and a half. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if we
Things
would
that
take
only
a plane.
can happen in Spain. That's why we like
Wow.
La Liga.
Depending on. Okay, let's move on and go for trivial. Okay, with everyone at home, we're gonna play a quiz. As always, we're gonna ask some questions. You have 3 answers, and you can choose between A, B, or C. You write that in the comments.
So A, B, or C?
Yeah.
Okay.
First one, graphic one, crest one. I'm gonna ask for which one is the real Villarreal crest. Okay, you're saying, for example, crest A with black letters and a blue background.
Yeah.
You've got letter B with white letters and and a blue background, and C with white letters and a yellow background. I mean, look at the colors of the stadium.
I think.
They are pretty yellow, blue.
And
Which one is the right? A, B, or C?
okay, we need you all to be part of this trivia.
Come on,
okay.
comment below. Comment on the
Comment
platform
below.
you're watching.
A, B,
Okay,
or
A,
C?
B, or C. Which one is the real Villarreal crest? I'm trying to see. Yeah, mostly A.
Everyone saying it right?
Yeah. I have to say, yeah, answer is A. Oh, okay. I always enjoy a lot. I always enjoy a lot creating like the fake crests.
Really?
I'm like, how can I trick them, and what can I do to make it look like?
So you are the responsible of these. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
the team CMOs are going to kill me probably.
Okay.
For like. But anyway, you get it right, guys. You're really focusing on La Liga.
Okay.
I like that. I'm gonna go with question number 2.
Number 2. Okay. Are you ready for that?
Okay.
We are
For
ready.
how many games has Barça been undefeated in a row against Villarreal? Okay, so in a row, how many games has Barça won
In
against
general,
Villarreal?
doesn't really matter if it's home or away.
Yeah, no matter.
Okay.
So A, it's 10 games, B, it's 15 games, and C, it's 19 games. A, B, or C, how many games? Barça undefeated in a row against Villarreal. Go look. A, B, or C, 10, 15, or 19?
I doubt in between B and C.
It's a lot of games, no matter if it's A, B, or C.
I know. I mean,
And there's
Barça.
a lot of debate. I'm seeing A's, I'm seeing B's, I'm seeing C's.
My God, doesn't really know.
What do you know?
Okay, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take the risk. Okay, B.
It's C. It's number 3.
C,
it's
no.
19 actually. Yeah. It's
Well, that's
19,
good news for Barca.
but it's a very good news because that basically means that that we got our players to be honest. That means that Barca has won 19 times in a row against Villarreal. Well, not won, sorry, undefeated. I mean,
Undefeated,
yeah,
A
we
draw
didn't
or
lose
win.
in the 19 times that we have played against Villarreal in the past in a row. Tonight we could get our 20th game undefeated.
I mean, that's great. I mean,
That's a lot
that's a
of
great
games.
record because Villarreal has always been, for the past 10, 15 years, they've always been playing European competitions.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
it's
are
not an easy one.
A first half of
Yeah.
the table team,
Yeah, always.
So having the record of
Apart from 1
the
year.
stat of having won,
Because they got relegated like 6 years ago. I mean, the rest of the seasons, they always are
been to
there.
the top. Yeah.
That's really nice
And
record.
we have won them. We haven't been defeated by them in the last 20 games.
Yeah.
So it's something to be optimistic for tonight. By the way, we haven't talked about predictions.
But after the trivia.
After the trivial?
Yes. Yes, because now I'm on fire.
Okay. Okay, we're
I'm
gonna
on
go
fire.
with 3.
Like
yeah,
the Sabian
third
song.
question.
I'm on fire. Okay,
Second song of
go
the
ahead.
night.
Second song, yeah.
Second song of the night and third question of the night. What La Liga record can Messi break tonight? Okay, there's
La
a
Liga
new record in La Liga that Messi could break tonight.
So the first news is that Messi still have kind of
Something
records
to break, yeah.
Okay,
So
nice.
one day this is going to be over. Like
Yeah, I
all
know.
the records will be owned by him. But for tonight, he can still break one. Number 1, most victories in La Liga. Number 2, most goals in La Liga. And number 3, most minutes in La Liga. Which one for Leo Messi tonight to be able to break?
Not most minutes in La Liga. No C.
Why?
I don't know why. I mean, he's young still.
Yeah, right.
So I mean,
He's still young. A lot of players like Xavi.
yes, Xavi, Iniesta,
And players, of
Casillas.
course,
Yeah, lots of people. Okay, I'm gonna go and take the risk. Okay, I'm gonna go with B.
With B, most games in La Liga.
No, most goals.
Most goals, sorry.
Most goals.
in La Liga. I'm seeing the answers of people, and so I love that. I'll try to pronounce your name.
Yeah.
Tafatsua Songore says that he will break all 3. Yep. He
Yeah,
probably at one
sure.
point he will break them.
Be
All right,
right.
I'm sure of that.
Be sure about that.
But
yeah.
for tonight, he might break number 1. Number 1.
Number
most
1.
victories. Yeah.
Most victories.
He has won 334 games so far.
Oh, wait.
Tonight could be 35th victory.
Yeah.
Okay, and the holder of the record right now is Iker Casillas.
Okay.
So tonight, Leo
I
Messi could
mentioned
get...
Casillas before.
Yes, when talking about the player with the
Damn.
most minutes, which made sense, and probably he might hold this record for being
for sure,
your goalkeeper so many years in La Liga, although he left being relatively young.
I'm sad right now because it's the
Why?
worst trivia I've ever made
No.
so far.
No.
Yeah, it's the worst one.
Messi can become the player in La Liga to have won the most games if we win tonight here in Estadio de la Cerámica, VILLAREAL Stadium, ahead of Iker Casillas.
I'm so sad. I mean, it's impossible to
If
do
it's
it
not
worse.
tonight anyway, it's a
I mean, I
record
work
that
for
he will break.
BARÇA. I'm gonna get fired.
Probably at one point.
Probably. Thank you
After
very much.
everything you
So
do.
I'm gonna leave before they get me fired, okay? That's incredible. I mean,
We're gonna go with the
Predictions.
4th and last
Oh, there's a
questions.
4th one.
There's a 4th one, okay?
no way.
You still have a chance to get something right.
Okay.
Okay. And the question is, how many wins has Valverde had against Villarreal?
Yes.
Okay.
How many wins?
How many wins for Valverde as
Okay.
a coach against Villarreal?
Okay.
1 for 8 wins, B for 10 wins, and 3 for 12 wins.
Okay. Valverde was the coach of Espanyol, Athletic de Bilbao, BARÇA, and Villarreal. I'm gonna tell you later a story about that. Okay, I'm gonna go with B.
B, 10 wins.
10 wins. I think.
So the answer to this question is really nice. You're right, first
Yeah,
of all. Yeah,
I
you're
did it.
right.
Yes.
Valverde has
on.
won 10 times as a coach against Villarreal.
Yeah.
And I love something about it is he is the coach. Be attentive to this. He's the coach in La Liga that has won Villarreal the most times.
Real?
Yeah.
Wow.
So no coach in La Liga has won Villarreal more times than
I
Valverde.
mean, that's really curious because he used to be coach for Villarreal.
Yeah, true.
And he was here, I think it was around 3-4 months,
Yeah, it was not long.
even lower.
But I love the fact that there are so many reasons to be optimistic about tonight.
Yeah.
So, we've got some players resting, we've got some rotations, but still, we've got many reasons to be optimistic. We know that Valverde is the coach that has won Villarreal the most times in La Liga. We know that Barça has been undefeated for 18 games against Villarreal. So we've got reasons to be to be confident.
I am confident, and that's why, for example, I'm gonna give you my predictions on the game. Okay? I think it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. I think Barça is gonna win 0-1. Yes, and Malcolm is gonna score. Yeah, because I mean, I tried to think about Villarreal, and they need the points. They're gonna try to fight against Barça very hard, and I think that's why it's gonna cost a lot.
I mean, they need the points. That's obviously true, but I think that we can. I think that we can score more than a goal tonight.
Yes, well, you know, when we have a rival like Villarreal,
we have Suarez and Malcolm. I think
true.
one goal for each one of them, and we don't know if Messi is going to play in the second half or.
Yeah, you never know that.
I'm gonna go with 0-3.
0-3.
And I have to say that I have been right for many predictions lately.
Yeah.
I was right about Espanyol 0-2.
Yeah. I remind you.
I know that I know that with saying this, I am like breaking my magic, and I am
because
going
everyone is trying to listen to you, waiting for the whole week to listen to your predictions and tell you, friends, okay, they're gonna be like this because that one girl, Georgina, from Barça, knows everything about Barça. That's
the
funny.
result.
That's really funny.
Really. So this is my prediction 0-3. I want to read what are your predictions. Pedro Torres, for example, thinks we are gonna win 0-2.
We're gonna win.
We're gonna win 0-2. Sabri Apis thinks we're gonna win 0-4.
0-4.
0-4, yeah.
I mean, hope Barça
And
wins.
also that people are commenting on the lineup. For example, Kakashi says in Spanish, decisión correcta de Valverde en dejar descansar a Messi.
I like that.
So Kakashi agrees with Valverde that Messi. Kakashi. I don't know if it's his real name or just a nickname.
Kakashi,
he agrees with Valverde
with
that Messi needed some rest, and tonight was.
I agree with that. I mean,
rest.
with the kind of games you have ahead, I think something necessary.
1-3, 4-0. I mean, I don't know. Sidika, is it 4-0 or 0-4?
Well, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. 0-3, 1-2, Shimon Shaka. Mohamed Rafi thinks 1-3.
1-3.
I think we're getting a clean sheet tonight.
I think it's gonna be clean sheet. I don't really come.
And I like that we have Umtiti and Lenglet at the back, two French guys.
Yeah. I think they understand each other. Same language. Same language on the field and outside the field. I mean, it's gonna be pretty nice.
Limbu Benil, what about Umtiti? He's playing tonight. He's on the starting lineup. Yeah.
I mean, we can remind you. I mean, you got the lineup here on the left. Remember, Ter Stegen with Sergio, Coutinho, Arthur, Suarez, Malcolm, Longley, Jordi Alba, Sergi Roberto, Vidal, and Umtiti. Umtiti. I like to pronounce Umtiti like this.
Why?
Look like from Manchester. Umtiti. Yeah, they get it longer.
Okay, we know he's not playing tonight, and this was a topic that I wanted to talk about last week. Last week, it was only 3 days ago actually when we played again in Espanyol. There are so many games.
He was so far away.
We're going to talk about Barça's calendar afterwards.
It's going to be pretty tight.
But I wanted to talk about the fact that, well, you know that we've had a competition on our website to choose Barça's best goal ever.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it underwent for like a lot of months, 2-3 months. And it got its round of 60, its quarterfinals, semifinals.
It's just like the Champions League for Barça's goals.
Yeah. And we got to a final with 4 amazing goals. We had Sergi Roberto's goal against PSG. Last minute goal.
The best comeback ever.
Rated from 0 to 10.
10.
Really?
Hey, Sergi Roberto?
No,
sorry. From 1 to 10. 20.
No, but yeah, you're gonna answer 10 to all these goals because of course they are.
That was tough. That was really
they are
tough.
the finalists of the best goal ever, so yeah, probably the best ones in history.
Top.
Well, anyway, Sergio Roberto's goal against PSG, a goal by Messi against Athletic de Bilbao
in the Copa del Rey final. Yeah, it was amazing. That was amazing. True. I'm gonna rate that 12. From
Messi,
1 to 10, 12.
Messi against Real Madrid at Bernabeu 2011, semifinals of the Champions League, 13.
30.
30? Okay.
30.
And finally, the one that actually took the win.
100. 100.
Messi against Getafe, and we are able to see towards the goal.
Incredible.
This is the goal that was chosen as Barça's best goal ever by the fans.
Mismo protege con el cuerpo la trayectoria del esférico. Enorme Messi. Enorme Messi. Se va Messi de 1, de 2. Prosigue Messi. Le van a cazar, le van a cazar. No aguanta Messi. No alcanzará Messi. 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 Gol. Gol. Gol.
No words.
Whoa.
No words needed for these.
Yeah.
No words.
It's Messi's best goal ever. I have to say that my favorite would have been Andres Iniesta against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, but it didn't even make it to. It lost in the first round. What's this? But the goal was amazing. Really, Messi, we love you.
This is one of the things that this is like the,
can you hear this music?
How do you call this? The sticks, okay? The sticks, the plastic sticks. The people here, the supporters, are gonna try to hit, to try to
clap.
support, to clap,
yeah.
to try to support Villarreal, okay? I don't know how this works. Do you hold this
Yes.
for a minute? Okay. Because this is difficult to inflate, okay? We're gonna try to make it live.
give me a second.
I think. Don't laugh, because this could be very ridiculous for me, okay?
I mean, you have to inflate this, and it's going to be used to clap.
You got here.
I can see the people understand. Made it, so
you got here one straw, okay?
Okay.
You got to put it in the volvo. This is like a challenge life, okay? Okay, yeah. I think is it this way? Okay, and I have to blow.
Go ahead. And try to inflate. Oh, he's doing it.
Oh, it's very easy.
It is it? No, but I'm not going to try because I'm terrible at this. I don't know how to inflate balloons. I don't have like the.
Okay, I got already one. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make it with the second one.
Everything is so yellow. You can go and,
it was
watch
all yellow.
Third song of the night, Yellow, Coldplay. Everything is so yellow. I mean, the walls are yellow. Most of the seats are yellow. The clapping things, random clapping things are ready.
This is really.
I'm ready.
This is
ready
really funny.
and yellow.
Okay. And now you got these.
Tutorial. How to use this.
Doesn't really sound any.
Can you do like a song rhythm with this?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. One song you're gonna like it. Na 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 na. You got mud on your face,
but you can. But I mean, this song will rock you. It's like two claps.
Yes, okay, but I don't have claps. That's why I do like this.
Rate Rodrigo with from 0 to -10, please. Rate Rodrigo.
I'm the one that I'm trying to play this live, and I just receive this kind of things. So. Oh, by the way, I don't know if we'll have enough time, but I'm gonna try to show you all a mascot.
Not much.
Okay? Not that much, okay?
Oh, the mascot!
Come on,
She's coming. We're not leaving until the mascot is here with us.
Only to show you, because its name is Groguet. What means in Spanish or in English?
Well, in Catalan, actually.
In Catalan, yes.
Groguet in Catalan, it's like a small name for yellow. Yellow is grog, and Groguet is like a small name for
like
for yellow. Here he is, Groguet, but it's actually Blavet. I don't know why. Sí.
No, para enseñarnos.
We wanted to show the mascot.
Sí, eso es.
Mírala.
Yes.
This is.
Okay, you got Groguet here. What do you think about this?
¿Qué tal, Groguet? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? ¿Tienes un resultado para esta noche? ¿Resultado? 2-2. 2-2.
2-2.
Damascus Gruguet.
It doesn't really want
Gruguet.
Villarreal to win.
Gruguet thinks we're gonna draw 2-2.
Oh,
Loves
the
Villarreal. Gruguet, ¿has estado alguna vez en el Camp Nou? ¿Te gustaría venir al Camp Nou?
He's never been to the Camp Nou.
Pues, pues el año que viene os esperamos, obviamente en Primera División, y os esperamos en el Camp Nou. Vale, Gruguet, tienes que venir, ¿eh? Te queremos ver en el warm-up show el año que viene. ¿Okay?
That's amazing. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias, Gruguet. I love the mask.
This is amazing. Well, thank you very much for everything.
Gruguet is Blavet. I don't understand anything. Why is it yellow if it's blue?
It's yellow. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Thanks to everyone. Thanks for staying with us here at the warm-up show. We get you with Robert and the rest of the lads. Over to you, Robert.
Okay, guys. Well, go and enjoy the game. And Sarah Salapur, hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
It's Villarreal against Football Club Barcelona, 17th against first in La Liga.
Yes.
And this doesn't mean that it's not going to be a tough game.
No, it's going to be a very difficult game. Villarreal, it's a final for them. They need the 3 points, and we'll see what happens. But I'm excited, and I'm confident in our team.
They're coming off of a tough defeat. We're coming off of a derby win against Espanyol.
Yeah, and this month is packed with incredible big games for Barça. We have 8 games, 4 home and 4 away. So we need to start with a good start to the month.
Atlético de Madrid.
Manchester United.
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
And the possibility, if we keep on winning, of going on to win La Liga this month.
Yes, hopefully. I mean, this is the first step. If we get the 3 points today, it will be a big step on our way to get the league title. But the 3 points today is very crucial for the team.
And joining us today on the show, Julia Peguera, Diego Lorin as well. They can make their way over to the sofas to join us. It's Villarreal against Barça, and we have a few surprises in the lineup today.
We do. Drum roll, please.
Hello. Hello. Everyone.
Hi.
Okay, so we were saying Villarreal against Barça, Diego, 17th against first. But this does not mean that this could be an easy game for Barça.
No, it never is in the Madrigal. I say Madrigal, but it's actually the Ceramica nowadays. Yeah, of course. But it never is it? I mean, I don't really remember the last time that there was a kind of a elaborate score line. It's always very difficult to face Villarreal side that, of course, as you guys have mentioned, are going through a lot of trouble, need these 3 points desperately after having gone on a good stretch, but then losing in dramatic fashion against Celta. So these 3 points, you could potentially argue, or I think quite easily, mean more to them than Barça, given the nice cushion that Barça have over their next in line, which is Atletico.
Exactly. And Julia, welcome back.
Thank you. Nice to be here. I was telling Diego before that it was a while since I came here, and I was really excited, a bit nervous.
It's been years.
Yeah, El Clásico was the last time, yeah.
Okay, so we're hoping for a similar result, at least.
Yeah, yes.
Anyway,
so, yes.
Julia will be looking at all of your comments
Exactly.
on Facebook today. Please send in your comments, your predictions. Let us know where you're watching us from. Julia will be looking at everything, all of your reactions. By the way, we always say this, but we will not be showing the game, will we, Diego?
We're not?
No.
Showing the game.
Sorry, bye. No, we're not, Robert. Obviously, Barça doesn't have the rights. Not sure which camera I'm looking at, but so Barça doesn't have the rights. No. So unfortunately, guys, we cannot show the match to you. So please bear with us, because we do give a fantastic play-by-play, and with probably the best English narrator of the Spanish league. No. Don't be humble. This guy's the best.
Anyway, shall we take a look at Barca's lineup? Because as we said, there are a few surprises. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Sergi Roberto, Umtiti, Langley, and Alba at the back. Busquets, Arturo Vidal, and Artur in midfield. Suarez, Coutinho, and Malcolm up front.
Very, very happy
about that one.
Not for me. I think this is perfect at the moment. Yeah, the rest is needed for the 3 usual suspects that are normally there. Obviously, Messi being the biggest of all, the big name out. But I'm so happy for Malcolm. Absolutely.
Just want to talk about the atmosphere at the Estadio de la Cerámica before the game starts.
Looks fun.
It looks like a horror movie.
It does. It does. Well, let's hope it's not a horror movie for Barca tonight.
No.
But anyway, yes. Diego, you were talking about it. Sarah, the absence of Lionel Messi in the lineup today is obviously the big news.
Yeah, personally, I'm happy because he needs to rest, especially because we have a big game on Saturday against Atletico and then the Manchester United game. So he needs to rest. And PK not playing, I think that's another big surprise to the lineup. He won't be able to finish the season in La Liga playing all the minutes. But I think it's a much-needed rest as well, especially going into this month of important games.
He's been playing everything?
He's been playing
every single minute in La Liga.
Every single minute.
I think it was kind of a challenge for him right now. But obviously he's one yellow card away from suspension as well. Maybe Valverde thinking about the game on Saturday, which is against Atletico de Madrid, let's not forget. It could be a crucial game in La Liga. I mean, the cushion of points is a big one, but if we beat them on Saturday, it's game over, at least for Atletico.
Yeah, definitely. What did we say last time? Six
games.
6 games left, so yeah, definitely.
These games. And also Rakitic, who was
also Rakitic.
one yellow card away from suspension. It's good that he's resting today, so we can have him on Saturday.
Obviously, much needed rest, as Sarah was saying. It's a packed month of April, which we've just started, 2nd of April today, and once we get to the end of April, we will have played quite a few games. Week in, week out.
It's a jam-packed. I mean, we said it last time as well on Match Center. Just every month seems to be the most important month, or the do-or-die month, packed with games. Last month was the same, and obviously as the competition advances, so do the importance of the matches. So this month is no different. It's crunch time, and but I think Barça right now is just in a great position to afrontar, to basically face these competitions, resting the right players at the right time. So good job on Valverde there, yeah.
Do you guys remember the game we faced, in which we faced Villarreal at Camp Nou? We'll take a look through the photographs that we have ready for you. Here we go. It was the first game in which Rafinha was injured, so those were the shirts that the Barca players were wearing. A tough game for Ernesto Valverde's side, but it was a win at Camp Nou. Dembele was in the lineup then, and Gerard Piqué was the scorer in the first goal for Barca. There's the celebration with Felipe Coutinho, another man who's in the lineup today.
My favorite's coming up.
Typical Gerard Piqué celebration. Probably looking at his family up in the stands there.
Do you guys have any idea yet what it means?
It's the 22.
Is it the 22?
It's the day that
for Abidal?
him and him and Shakira were born.
Yeah.
So it's the 22.
They were both born on the same day.
Because at some point it was the Eric Abidal, right? He started doing that when he was going through his problems. They were saying
maybe he kept it for that reason. Maybe. I don't know. They told me it was for Shakira.
Probably.
Opportunities there for Lionel Messi, but this was the guy who closed out the game. Carlos Aleñá, still wearing number 26.
Yep.
And we have quite a few pictures of that goal. You'll see all the different angles. We can't show you the actual video, but it was a good chip over Sergio Asenjo. Good finish by Carlos Aleñá to score his first ever Camp Nou goal. Obviously, a big day for him. As I say, he's still wearing number 26 now. He is officially first team. He has number 21. The celebration for Carlos Aleñá.
So
a special day for him, and those were 3 more points.
So good to see. So good to see. More of that.
More of that,
players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the second half today, Carlos Aleñá.
Yes.
We haven't seen him for a few days now, so hopefully today he'll get his opportunity. We're just seeing the players jump onto the pitch. Gerard Piqué making his way to the bench. The Villarreal players, we haven't talked about their lineup. They are playing 5 in defense, like Espanyol the other day.
all over again.
But not something that Calleja hasn't done before. It's
interesting. An interesting move, at least. I'll just go over the names. Asenjo in goal. Defensive line of 5 with Mario Gaspar, their captain. Funes Mori, Álvaro, Victor Ruiz, and Pedraza. This is a player that I'm fascinated by. He's very speedy down that left flank. A midfield of 3 with Iborra, Santi Cazorla, their veteran, obviously, and Morlanes up front, Toko Ekambi, and Chukwueze. Sarah, you were talking about it. Several key players out for Villarreal today. It's not the best of days for them to be hosting Barca.
Yeah, Manu Trigueros is out. And then Fornals is also a big, but he's suspended. So they don't have their best players out, but let's see what they can do with the players that they do have.
But I agree with Diego. They will come as really strong.
Yeah.
They really need those 3 points. And I was coming here thinking the same, that they actually, if we're being honest, they need them more than we do.
Yeah.
So, but I think Barca is going like full.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if Barça comes out full on. Once again, the lineup with Ter Stegen in goal, Sergi Roberto, Umtiti, Langley, Alba in midfield, Busquets, Arturo Vidal, Malcolm, Suarez, and Felipe Coutinho up front. On the bench for Barça, Iñaki Peña, Semedo, Piqué, Rakitic, Messi, Boateng, and Carlos Alaña. Julia, do we have any comments already from the fans? Are they letting us know where they're watching from? Send in your comments.
Yeah, actually,
Julia,
I wrote down a few: Colombia, Bangladesh, Fiji, Mexico, some people from Andalusia as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Cuba, Toronto in Canada, which is it is 3:30 there in the afternoon, so it's a good time there. And Brazil, I've got, so you can keep on saying where you're from, and I will write it down, and then we'll put up in the map.
Yep, let us know where you're watching from. Send in all your comments, any suggestions. We do want to remind you that we will not be showing the game, but we will be commenting on it. And the game has just started. Villarreal have the first possession. Barça are attacking towards the right-hand side of our screens. Villarreal in their traditional left kit towards our left. First seconds of the game. High pressure from the Barça players, and Arturo Vidal wins it back. Can Arturo get there? Yes, he can. So Barça now in control of the ball. Arturo switches it over to the right-hand side where Sergio Roberto has it. He has Malcolm further to the right. First touch for Malcolm, and that was a great assist he gave Lionel Messi the other day in the derby to make it 2-0.
I mean, crucial. He comes on, and again, he's you know, a key figure. It's the last time he had played before that, I think, was in the Clásico. Am I right on that one? I believe
yeah.
so,
Yeah, you
where
are
he was
right,
also
crucial.
So it's great. It seems that every time he plays, he's an important figure, so I hope he gets rewarded with the minutes.
He's really taking advantage of the minutes that he's given. And I think he deserves to play
exactly.
more.
We always go back to that, but he scored that crucial goal against Inter Milan in the group phase in the Champions League.
Well.
He started in the Copa del Rey game against Real Madrid, and he scored. The other day, he comes on and produces an assist for Lionel Messi, so he has been productive when he's played. Yeah,
absolutely. And again, you'd like to see that productivity be rewarded by continuity, right? So I'm happy to see him start today.
Sarah, you have a few stats for us before the game starts getting interesting.
You were saying about Barca's unbeaten run. It was Barca have gone 17 games without seeing a defeat.
Without a defeat.
The longest,
this is in La Liga.
Yeah, the longest current streak among the top 5 European leagues. So that's huge. Another thing, well, this is Messi. Well, if he comes in the game,
oh, wait a minute. I have to interrupt because Felipe Coutinho has won the ball back. He has Suarez to his left. Here is Suarez on the edge of the box. Suarez with a defender in front of him, looking for space. Suarez, he takes it over to his left. The shot by Suarez, and it's saved by a single corner kick for Barca. Second minute of the game, and on the break, the Blaugranas have created danger here.
Bad pass.
A bad pass back by a Villarreal player. Coutinho intercepts it. Good pass for Luis Suarez to his left. Suarez is not offside. He takes on Alvaro inside the box. Eventually takes the ball over to his left, and the shot with little angle tries to go through the legs of Asenjo, but it's a good save by the Villarreal keeper. Is the corner cross by Felipe Coutinho cleared away with a header by the Villarreal defense. Throw into Barca on the left-hand side.
I don't know if you guys noticed the space that was there for Malcolm to run into. You would see Messi just charging into that area. So you got your daily Messi stat.
I was going to say that if he does come on later on in this game, he will become the player with the most La Liga appearances, and he'll surpass Casillas with 335 appearances. So it's just another day, another record for Lionel Messi.
Is that the last record he still has to beat?
No,
are there still more?
He creates records for himself.
Oh, okay.
Which, by the way, Casillas was very gentleman, if that's the right word, gentleman-like to congratulate Messi in advance. I don't know if you guys saw that.
No,
I didn't see it via social media, I imagine.
Yeah, but it was a video recorded.
Okay. I'll have to check that out. Iker Casillas, obviously an arch rival of Messi's back in the day when he was defending Real Madrid, but always one of those, as you say,
the good ones.
Likable players. Yes. I'm not saying that there are not likable Real Madrid players, but
he's especially nice.
He's especially one of the nice ones. Yes. Anyway, here is Villarreal in possession. Santi Cazorla making his return last season to Villarreal after a tough time at Arsenal, dealing with injuries, basically.
A lot of injuries.
Yeah, a lot of health issues for Santi, and just in the beginning of the season, I was so happy to see him back with that shirt, the Villarreal shirt, that you know, it belongs to him. It was a kind of a fairy tale return. I say fairy tale, it was magical as well. Did you guys see the introduction, the presentation?
Yes.
It was like he appeared magically.
and he has made an impact in some of the games he's played this season. He's
Oh,
been the best
for
of seasons
sure,
for
for
Villarreal,
sure.
but he scored against Real Madrid, for example.
Exactly.
A fantastic goal at that.
No, he's
Oh.
the key. He's a key player in the squad for sure.
And we just saw in the stands several key players out for Villarreal. You were pointing out Gerard Moreno as well out today. Javi Fuego, Pablo Fornals out suspended. So they haven't got their top squad on the field today. We'll see how they do. Let's hope that Barca can take away the win from this game.
It can be, though, always, or proving that he can be a key player and very dangerous.
He can be.
He scored 4 goals in the last 5 games.
Very nice, very nice. I saw what you did there.
Anyway, it's a free kick in favour of Villarreal, and Sarah, you were saying.
I was saying that Ekambi has scored 4 goals in the last 5 games, so he is very good.
He had gone through a drought, though, I think. His 8 previous games he hadn't scored.
Consistency is his issue for sure, yeah.
Consistency's been the issue for Villarreal all season long. I mean, last week, after the Barca game, we had a Celta Villarreal, which at the beginning of the season...
What a game.
It was a beautiful game, but at the beginning of the season, these are 2 teams that you would not have thought would be fighting to avoid relegation. And it was a crucial battle to avoid relegation last week. That was amazing. Did you see any of that?
I did, yeah.
So many
absolutely.
tears in that game. So many emotions.
So much. I mean, it started out so well for them as well, taking the 2-0,
Yeah, it
2-goal
started out well
pushing.
for Villarreal.
Yeah, you wouldn't guess that it would end up the way it did.
No, but having said that, if I mentioned the word fairy tale stories before. It was a fairy tale story that for Iago Aspas, obviously, him scoring that initial goal that then you just felt the momentum shift and really, given the fact that Iago scored, I think as well, made everybody.
Here's the corner for Villarreal, a header and a save by Ter Stegen. Important save there by the German keeper. I think Iborra was the man with the header. The cross in by Cazorla coming in from the left hand, just from the edge of the small box. A header by, it was Iborra, in fact, yes. He's going just underneath the crossbar. Oh no, maybe it was hitting the crossbar, but anyway, Ter Stegen had to leap up and just clear it over the crossbar there. Second corner kick for Villarreal now on the opposite side. Here comes the cross. Several players fighting in there inside the box. Nothing called. A Barca player on the floor. Now Barca have a chance on the counter-attack. A long ball played by Artur. Oh, Malcolm's going to fight for it. Sergio Asenjo comes out and heads it out for a throw-in for Barca. Another player who's been dealing with so many injuries throughout his career, Sergio Asenjo. And great to see him back in goal. I think, what is it, 4 knee operations that he's gone through, and still he comes back and he comes back and he comes back, and he's a great goalkeeper.
He is a great goalkeeper, and it's unfortunate that him in this case, but just...
Oh, wait a minute, here's a bad pass by Samuel, which is intercepted by Chukwueze. Here he goes, he takes on Langley, gets away. Chukwueze, and another great save by Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, who's keeping Barca in the game early on.
2 shots on target in 2 minutes.
Yes, 2 clear chances for Villarreal.
What a run that was.
And it was a great chance by Samuel Chukwueze. Bad pass by Umtiti. Never want to see those horizontal passes. Chukwueze gets away with speed from Clement Langley. Tries to finish
over his left,
Ter Stegen, but it's a good save there.
Left foot as well, yeah.
Here comes the cross by Cazorla. Arturo Vidal heads it away. Can Barca clear the danger? Vidal fighting for it again. Who got the last touch there? It's a throw in for Barca on the right-hand side. Sergio Roberto will be the man in charge of putting the ball back in play. And 2 crucial saves by Ter Stegen with 8 minutes played.
Yeah, Villarreal have gotten off to the start that they wanted because Barcelona have not really played around with the ball as much, and there's really no control so far for both teams. Villarreal have been the ones that have had 2 shots in 2 minutes.
And talking about no control, Luis Suarez trying from the halfway line right now. And it was going in the right direction. It just lacked a little bit of power, and Sergio Asenjo, who was off his mark at the beginning, managed to...
Look at this, it's just going back.
Here comes Villarreal now. It's back and forth in the game. It can be inside the box. Looks for space. The shot goes
We need to
out
control.
wide.
This is not okay.
It's entertaining.
It's entertaining for the neutral fans, not for Barça and Villarreal fans.
Another chance for Villarreal. This one went off target, and we're just looking at the replay of Marc-Andre ter Stegen Airlines there. Clearing the ball over the crossbar and then producing a save on the one-on-one against Chukwueze.
If they keep this up, Robert, you're not going to be eating much popcorn tonight.
I know.
There won't be any time.
Exactly.
Does that mean that you'll be eating my popcorn?
Well, I mean, I think Rodri smashed my record. He had 2 buckets.
The other day,
I think you've had 2 buckets.
No, I haven't.
I think there's evidence.
Oh, is there? Well, then you must show that to me. By the way, thank you for keeping tabs on my buckets of popcorn.
Just
The
speaking the
stat
truth.
came up just now. It was 3 opportunities already for Villarreal, 2 for Barça, and this is with 9 minutes played.
What's going to happen in the next 10 minutes?
Let's see. Will there be a goal in the next 10 minutes? Stats say, Sarah, that games against Villarreal, or games in which Villarreal are involved, the goals don't come until late on in the game.
Yeah, both Villarreal have scored their most goals in the last 15 minutes of the game. They've scored 12 goals, and then Barcelona have scored 21 goals.
In the last 15 minutes.
In the last 15 minutes. And then they've conceded the most in the last 15 minutes. They've conceded 13 goals.
This is Villarreal.
Yeah.
So they've scored 12.
12.
So plenty of goals in the final moments of their games.
But Barcelona really loves playing at La Ceramica because they haven't lost since 2007. So a balance of 7 wins and 4 draws.
So let's hope
we're pretty confident.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
Luis Suarez was making a run for it here. And right now we're looking at the replay of his attempt from the halfway line over on the right-hand side. And Sergio Asenjo had to correct his position there. Barça on the move. Sergio Roberto has Vidal. Vidal turns to Busquets in the middle. Artur getting involved. Busquets under pressure. All of the Villarreal players now in their own half behind the ball.
We're going to have to be
I think right now
patient
this is
to find the spaces. No.
If Ruby is watching this match, he's
yes,
you stole my idea.
What he was like, this is what I wanted.
Well, it's what he got.
No, but they
until
did
Messi
well,
scored the
yeah.
free kick.
Yeah.
But I mean, Villarreal is much more active here.
Exactly, on the break at least.
Yeah.
The other day, it is true that Espanyol basically sat back with a line of 5, a line of 4,
and then
whenever they wanted to come out on the break, Borja Iglesias was an island, basically.
Ooh.
Here's a
Oh,
great pass to Malcolm.
Let's
Malcolm
go.
inside the box.
To
Free kick
Coutinho,
himself. Across the side, and yes, it is Felipe Coutinho who scores. Barca taking in a goal for Football Club Barcelona. Are you going to notice of Sarah today? Early goal for Football Club Barcelona.
Let's wave the flag, guys. How happy are you guys that Coutinho scored? He needs this confidence.
I think Diego's happier that Malcolm
gave the assist.
Is he not offside?
Okay, wait a minute.
It's very close.
A great through ball for Malcolm, who makes the run all by himself, unguarded down the right flank. He gets inside the box and he produces the cross back to Coutinho, who slides in.
Beautiful.
Malcolm was offside, maybe.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see if it's reviewed or not.
But
Coutinho was definitely not offside.
I know.
But
can we
if this counts, sorry, Sarah, it's another assist for Malcolm.
Yeah.
Proving himself.
Here.
Look at this pass,
Okay,
though.
here, wait a minute. Look at the defender down on the other end.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, wait, and also the third. Yeah, right.
I think the goal will count.
Yeah.
I think the goal will count. So it's a great through ball once again.
Wow.
Past Malcolm, who has space to run, gets inside the box and produces the low cross there for Coutinho, who slides in. And it's a goal for Felipe Coutinho, which is also a big morale boost.
They are checking it, actually.
They are checking it. It's being reviewed. If this counts, it is Coutinho's 5th goal in La Liga. Messi and Piqué having a conversation
It's
on
so
the
weird
bench.
to have them there.
I know, it's weird to see them on the bench. It's like, what are you doing there?
And the goal does count. The goal does count, so it's Villarreal 0, Barca 1, Felipe Coutinho the scorer. 13 minutes played. Sarah, you were saying when I interrupted.
I was saying that, can we also talk about how perfectly thought out that pass was by Sergio Roberto? There was open space and he took advantage of that, and then Malcolm executed the beautiful pass, and then Coutinho finished it. Great team effort.
This is an interesting scenery now for Barça because obviously Villarreal were planning on playing tight at the back and running out on the break. I don't know how this is going to change their game plan because it's a very early goal. We'll see if this opens the game up for Barça.
I don't know. I mean, we're only 14 minutes in. I think if you're Calleja, you're pretty happy with what you were seeing so far. Oh.
Chukwueze taking the ball away from Clement Langley. Oh, look at the talent and the speed from Chukwueze.
Look at him,
He's surrounded by 4 players, and in the end, those 4 players managed to take the ball away from him. It ends up in the hands of Ter Stegen, but
he's inspired, though. Huh?
He is very inspired.
So fast.
He's looking for that goal.
He's only scored 3 goals in La Liga, but this is his debut season. I think the game at Camp Nou was actually one of his first.
Oh, wow.
Robert,
what a debut to me.
Do you know Maria Alvarez Campos?
I do not know Maria Alvarez Campos.
She commented on how lucky we are to have you as a reporter. Really, she
okay,
said
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So
now I don't know Maria Alvarez Campos, but thank you.
Yeah.
Say the truth. Thank you, Mama.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's a good pass.
Come on,
Luis Suarez inside the box. Suarez through the legs. Suarez into the space. Malcolm inside the box.
Take it,
Who's going to take the shot? The shot by Artur is blocked. But there's still danger. Barca on the edge of the box. Here is
Sergio Roberto's right open.
Busquets over to the right-hand side where Sergio Roberto has space. Now Arturo Vidal. Arturo Vidal with a cross. Can someone connect with the header? Yes, it's a header by Malcolm. It's a goal! Yes. What a wonderful goal for Football Club Barcelona.
I'm done with iPad. Robert.
Those guys have got something going on at that moment there. I'm not sure. But
yes.
15 minutes played. It's the second goal for
We're
Barca.
so proud of you.
Malcolm.
Nice.
Diego.
Wow.
Great
Celebrate,
stuff.
celebrate. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Malcolm, my son. I feel you like my son. Come on, dude, do it. Assist and the goal.
He's
only
doing
15, almost 16 minutes in. What a start.
Incredible.
What a great
massive
cross
cross.
by Arturo Vidal. Looking for someone at the far post. Malcolm makes the run, and he's not the tallest of players, but that is a great header.
Ascent didn't even move. The goalkeeper didn't even move. Look.
Wow. It's one of those. Let me see if I can describe it. It's one of those headers in which you're running in one direction, then you have to hit it in the opposite direction. The keeper's caught wrong-footed.
Messi Champions League final against Manchester. Not
similar idea. Similar idea.
That was even more insane. But yeah,
because Messi basically stayed in the air forever.
It stayed in the air forever.
He was floating.
He might still
Michael
be
Jordan, yeah. But man, what a start!
What a start!
Who
I mean,
would've thought 16
okay.
minutes, 2 minutes?
Now I feel that it's time to tell the truth. Before this game started, I was talking to Julian Serra, and I thought,
The fans
okay,
need to
this
know
is a
the
typical game before Atletico de Madrid. No Messi in the starting lineup. No Piqué changes. Barca struggle. Villarreal need the points. I was not as optimistic as I usually am for this game.
I noticed we haven't done predictions.
Yeah,
We haven't done predictions.
The game has been consuming us.
It has. Well, I mean, so much has happened in 17 minutes. We didn't do predictions.
You were
Why did
feeling
you remind me?
so pessimistic that
Yes.
you
We forgot.
But he's
So
being
much has
honest right
happened.
now.
I'm happy that Barca are proving me wrong.
Yeah.
There was no
I
reason to be
told
pessimistic.
you to be
I
optimistic.
mean, wait a minute. Let's not get cocky here, but because it is the 17th minute and
17th
Villarreal.
still.
Well, obviously, Villarreal were on the opposite side of this last week.
Yeah,
They were
exactly.
up 2-0 in the
Yeah.
first half.
Yep.
And then well,
Aspas
can't relax.
happened.
Then Aspas happened.
But right now, Malcolm's happening, so it's all
I
good.
enjoy that Malcolm is happening. 1 assist, 1 goal by that guy there, Malcolm.
So happy for him because we were
He
commenting
deserves
before.
this.
Yeah.
Like
so
I said,
much.
I feel responsible, like as if he's one of my sons. I'm rooting for this
That
guy.
much, yeah?
I do. I
Wow.
feel, I just, I remember we all remember his transfer, the saga, the stories around his transfer, so dramatic with the plane.
Wait a minute, here's Chukwueze again away from Langley. Ball momentarily cleared away by the Barca defense, but Villarreal still have it on the right-hand side. The cross is intercepted by Artur now. Barca have a chance to run. Here is Felipe Coutinho down the
Let's
middle.
go, let's go, let's
Coutinho.
go.
He's got Suarez to his right. Here is Suarez. Is he going to take on the defender or look for Coutinho again? Suarez
Oh my God.
Goal! Into the post! Into the post! And that could have been Barca's third!
What's Suarez? wow.
I think it ricocheted, bounced off of some.
Okay, I think I was screaming,
legs.
and if anyone understood what I was saying.
I understood what you were saying.
Okay, Coutinho down the middle. He has Suarez to his right. Suarez tries to pass it
There,
back.
yeah.
Touches Victor Ruiz. Suarez
Beautiful.
takes it
Beautiful
again.
pass, beautiful
pass to Coutinho,
Oh,
who chips it
woo.
over Asenjo, and it hits the post. That was a
Okay.
similar chip, the one to the one that Alanya did in.
Right.
Back
The
in
Messi
November.
pass to, and then yeah.
Wow, man, what this
What
game?
is happening?
What
I
is
don't know,
happening in this game?
In the
First
first
we thought
minutes, I
Villarreal
wasn't
was-
expected. No, I wasn't
yeah.
expecting it.
No,
Now,
neither. I'm all excited.
yeah, they turned it around.
The game last weekend, Espanyol came out with a similar idea, but Barca struggled against that.
Yeah.
Today,
But we have to look at this as well. I mean,
I think that Villarreal's defense now is all over the place.
it's all over the place. I was going to say, Espanyol, on the other
Yeah.
hand, was so disciplined,
They were
quick in
so
transition.
disciplined,
We were
yeah.
talking about that as well. That said, maybe Barca's talking about being quick in transition, also a lot faster in spotting the opportunity and just basically playing long balls.
No, this is...
And I also think the fact that Messi isn't playing, it gives the players, like, it changes their mentality, that they can't just depend on Messi to make those runs or make the passes or score goals. They have to depend on themselves. And I think
Could be.
when that happens, they all just play collectively better.
Here's the corner kick for Barca. Malcolm has it on the left, fed by Alba. The ball goes back to Jordi Alba. Now Barca will start again. Here's a great ball by Alba to Coutinho.
my
He extends it to
goodness.
Malcolm. Malcolm inside the box. Can he shoot? No! Cross inside the shot and it goes wide.
Wait, Coutinho's
Samuel
back
Umtiti.
Wow.
Samuel Umtiti with the opportunity. What is going on in this game?
But was this Suarez? That was Suarez with the step over.
Yeah, it was Suarez or Coutinho.
I think it was Suarez. Yeah, it was Suarez.
Coutinho with the extension there. Pass
That
to
was-
Malcolm.
Yeah.
Malcolm
Ooh,
through the legs of Suarez.
Suarez.
How many times does he do that as well?
Yeah.
All the time. And then
Normally he does it when Messi is behind him. Today
Yeah.
Umtiti was behind him and he trusted him anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a selfless player. Can you say that?
Yeah.
Unselfish player.
No,
No,
yes,
selfless.
a
Selfless,
selfless
yeah.
player being a striker.
It's exactly, yeah. That lives and dies off of the goal. I mean, we've seen him do this time and time again. Also, so well before, just the run with Coutinho to spot Coutinho, that little tiny space to slot in that pass. Man, what a player, Suarez. Time and time again, he proves it. For me, I'll say it on the Barça channel, the best striker in Barça's history, hands down, for me.
Big statement. I like
No.
it.
Not only statistically.
I mean, you just created
Yeah.
silence basically with okay,
Everyone's going, "Eh."
okay, so who?
Yeah.
But, I mean, we've had great strikers, but Suarez, the run he's had over the last few seasons, ever since he signed,
He's
I
been
mean,
he's definitely up there.
he's the 5th top goal scorer in Barca's history in 5 seasons.
Five
He
seasons.
managed to do that.
Incredible, yeah.
Taking over the likes of Samuel Eto'o, Rivaldo,
Well,
Clive.
we've had great strikers for, such as Romario, Ronaldo, but they were only here for one season and a half. So
Eto'o
we had
was for 5 seasons.
Eto'o was for 5 seasons, and boy, did he have a good run.
He did.
Did he make an impact? But,
No, absolutely. From if I have to choose between those two, and again, you take into account putting the criteria in goals and longevity.
Yeah.
For me, it would be between Samuel Eto'o and Luis Suarez, and then finally, I'll take Luis Suarez. I don't know how many assists Eto'o has, but Suarez is just, I mean...
Exactly,
look at what he
and
does.
his chemistry with Messi.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think that he never takes anything for granted, and I like that a lot about him.
Wait a minute, here's Coutinho with a shot, and Asenjo with a save.
This is what he needed to
let's
do
talk
against Espanyol.
Let's talk about Felipe Coutinho today, because there's been so much debate about his state of form.
Yeah.
Today, he's shining.
He is shining. You feel like he's playing with something to prove.
Yeah.
Sara talked about the fact that Messi not being there. Maybe the other players are stepping up. Well,
Coutinho's
Here's
there.
a good run by
Oh.
Where's inside the box, and it's in the post. Things are not going
Again.
Villarreal's way. Yes, they are, because he has just scored. Okay, Villarreal cut the distance, and this means that Barca cannot relax. They've been looking for this throughout the game. This is what they've been doing.
Yep.
Hitting Barca on the counter-attack. They have finally managed to score. 23 minutes played. Villarreal won. Barca 2 goals in 23 minutes.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Would have thought that.
No one would have expected this, but
He deserved it, though. I mean, he was coming.
Yeah. It was eventually
Side.
coming.
He creates
Wow.
himself a first opportunity. It hits the
So
post. He
quick,
picks up
so
the
quick.
rebound,
Very good.
and with Ter Stegen on the ground, unable to react.
Yeah, Jordi as well. He couldn't
Yeah.
do anything about it.
Chukwueze with his fourth goal in La Liga. Ooh, there was a deflection by Alba in the first shot, which actually hit the post, so basically that was the key. Not scoring first. With his left foot, he beats Ter Stegen.
We got a game.
Oh, we got a game.
Yeah.
We have got a game.
Getting exciting.
Exciting stuff happening at La Cerámica. We're still winning, but Villarreal have cut the distance. Julia, do you have any reaction from the fans in all of this
I
crazy?
know, it's mayhem.
Yeah, I was reading comments before about people guessing the final score, and I read 1-4 in favor of Barça, and now it's looking
Now
pretty
it's
possible. Yeah.
Oh, now it's possible. Okay.
And they're singing Yellow Submarine, which is maybe they're singing it.
Well, they are the Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, exactly. They were wearing on the scarves, some of the fans.
Oh,
We
high
won't be
pressure
singing
right
the
now.
Yellow Submarine.
No, we
Yeah.
weren't. Not today.
We might bring out the drums, but it'd be interesting to
Why?
bring out the drums today because who would be taking the free kick? I'd say Luis Suarez.
I would say
maybe.
Suarez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Suarez.
Or
Because when
Coutinho.
Or
Messi,
Coutinho. I mean, he's
Really more than Suarez.
had a boost of confidence today.
Yeah.
Here is Suarez, by the way. Back
Of course,
to
they're
Busquets.
not the only team called the Yellow Submarine in Spain.
Wait a minute. Who are we talking about? Cadiz? No. Yeah, exactly. Bingo. Cadiz, one of those teams we'd like to see in the first division, but it's not happening at the moment for them.
No,
what
unfortunately.
a pass.
Here is Felipe Coutinho once again. Suarez trying to get the ball to Malcolm.
It's crazy, though. I mean, this is the you know, I don't know if it's because they're playing the likes of Barça, but this is the Villarreal that you were expecting to see all season long,
All
right?
season.
Or the one you see in the Europa League. But to go from, I mean, they finished 5th last season. To go from that all the way down to fighting for survival is pretty astonishing.
And they haven't lost that many players.
No, at all. I mean, if anything, they obviously lost Rodri, which was massive for them.
Sometimes maybe it's a matter of confidence. You know, when you expect so much this season and then you see that the results they're not what you're expecting.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it does get into the players' heads. And then, but overall,
Getting a player like Morales.
I was saying at the beginning, last week we were seeing Celta and Villarreal fighting for survival.
Yeah.
You would not expect either of those teams to be down there
No.
at this point in the season.
No, you're
Because,
right.
for example, there have been other teams which have had rough patches. Athletic de Bilbao at the beginning, they were down.
that was
Look
crazy.
at them now
That was-
fighting for European positions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and they were pretty close to relegation zone
they
sometimes.
were
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yeah, Garitano doing
This
an
season has
amazing
just
job.
been crazy.
It has been crazy. Athletic de Bilbao, by the way, one of the teams that Barca have not been able to beat this season.
Twice, yeah, exactly. The whole, exactly, yeah.
The other one is Valencia. No,
Valencia,
yeah.
Valencia,
exactly.
yeah.
Valencia.
And
who were
Fran
facing
Escriba, talking about Celta, Villarreal, Fran Escriba was also managing initially Villarreal last season before Calleja took over.
I was just looking at one of the stats that was on the screen, passing efficiency. Sarah, do you want to bring out your phone? Because you've downloaded the Barça app today.
I finally got
did.
it.
So see if it can work and let us know what the stats are.
Let's see.
Because it works magnificently. Download the Barça app. FC Barcelona, it's easy.
Okay, so possession.
Wait a minute, for Villarreal. Opportunity here. No, it's taken away by the Barca players now. Suarez and Coutinho will have to wait for support because there were too many Villarreal players running back.
It's a very high-paced game still. I mean,
It is.
30
Still
minutes in,
very,
they can't keep this up, surely. Neither
Right
of
now,
them.
Barca was slowing it down. So, Sarah, all yours.
Relatively a high amount of possession. We have 66.4, and they have 33.6. 7 shots for Barca, 5 for Villarreal.
That's crazy.
And then shots on target, 5 for Barca and 3 for Villarreal.
Ooh.
And then 181 passes for Barca and 86 for Villarreal.
And out of those 181, do we have passing efficiency?
Yes, 92% and 86 for Villarreal.
Whoa.
So pretty.
So both
That's more
teams-
like it. Remember last week or last match day was in the 70s.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah, it was quite low.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay,
think
28
that's for you?
the game. Yes, sorry.
Because there's a comment, is Malcolm's dad in the studio getting nervous? Do you think that's because they heard you said? It's like my son.
He-
Is that?
We look so much.
Well, here is Malcolm, by the way, on the right-hand
Go on,
side.
son.
Malcolm, with his left. The cross inside, straight into the hands of Asenjo. Didn't find any connection. Diego, do you want to clarify that you are not...
you are not a father.
I believe I am not his father.
But
we'll take a paternity test. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens to you when you get kids. Start feeling very responsible. Like Sad over here. I feel she's my little daughter.
Yesterday I was your sister.
My sister?
Today
I
I'm your
said daughter. daughter. Anyway, we're related somehow.
We're blood.
Exactly. That's why we have you both on the show.
Yeah.
You can't break up the family.
You can't break up the family.
No.
It's good chemistry. Just
Exactly.
keep it going. Anyway, Villarreal have the ball. We're almost at the half-hour mark in this very eventful game.
Very eventful to say the least, Robert.
I broke out a sweat a little bit. That also happens with age.
No, I mean, the players on the field are definitely breaking a sweat because, as you say, it's very high-paced. The question is, as you said, will they be able to keep it up? Now Barça are on the move. Suarez was making the run. Busquets didn't see him. Or he did see him, but he didn't see the pass.
Interesting, too, with the midfield, including Vidal, you'd have not expected maybe such a high-paced match. But I think given the fact that initially on paper the formation of Villarreal allows you to think that they're playing more speculative football. I mean, look just how high they're pressing and how high how quick their transition is. In return, Barça is also very quick to react to that.
Yeah.
So it's just going back and forth, back and forth. I think at some point, if you're Valverde, you probably want to see your team just slow it down a little bit and keep more control over this.
Wait a minute, here's a tough pass by Sergio Roberto back to Ter Stegen, who had to leap out to his right and avoid that ball from going out.
Because if not, I mean, the stats show themselves just how dangerous Villarreal has been.
No, definitely.
And the scoreline reflects it.
Well, I think this goal has given them a confidence boost because you looked at their faces after Barca's second, after Malcolm's goal. It's Santi Cazorla, you just couldn't believe it. They looked depressed, basically. And this goal has given them a boost. Now they've got the ball more, they're holding on to it. Here's a long ball looking for the run of Ekambi on the left. Titi's coming to close down the cross inside. Oh, and Alba will have to clear the ball. It gone right across to Stegen.
So open in the back.
Yeah, very. Oh, someone's on the
Oh,
floor.
is that?
Someone's gone down.
Langley, I think.
Is that Langley? Down on the floor,
It is
through the legs of
Langley.
Busquets. Villarreal still attacking. Titi is going to try and clear. Here is
he's
Wednesday. What a
kicked it out of
situation
hell.
right now. Okay, wait a minute. We'll see when this stops. We'll try and explain what's going on. Here's an attempt to head the ball. Langley was down on the ground trying to clear the ball. Okay, now Coutinho's going to bring the game to a halt. Switch it over to Malcolm. The ball's going to go out so that Clement Langley can receive medical attention. He's holding his left shoulder. Okay, so let's try and explain what was going on here. Langley was down basically to the right of Ter Stegen's goal. Villarreal kept on attacking. The ball went that way, so Langley was just defending down on the ground. Now Piqué is going to have to warm up. He's been involved in every game in La Liga, so he might have to be involved in this one as well.
I want to know what happened to Langley, though.
We'll have to see.
The shoulder injury, what's going on?
When he went down.
Dislocated a little bit. Seems like he's really hurting.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a long ball by Pedraza for Ekambi down the left flank. There's no offside there. Oh, and it's when he goes down. Okay.
Really bad.
Okay. So the cross goes between Langley and Ter Stegen, and they clash. Langley goes down, and he goes down hard on his left elbow, his left shoulder. Could there be an injury there?
Awkward fall. It looks like. I mean, seeing his reaction.
I feel like a dislocation.
Ow! That is a hard fall by Clement Langley. He's moving his shoulder, which is a good sign. He's receiving medical attention. Piqué's not warming up.
No.
He just put his socks on and then he sat back.
Chance to see the replays of the goals at the moment. The assist by Malcolm, the slide in by Felipe Coutinho to score Barca's first. Then Malcolm would be on the scoring end for Barca's second. The cross by Arturo Vidal, and at the far post, little touch by Malcolm there.
What a goal.
Cuánto me alegro.
Then Villarreal.
He's got a contagious smile as well.
He
Well,
does.
he does have a
Really
contagious
does.
smile. The celebration with Messi the other day after he scored, he
Yeah.
was so happy.
So happy. He's definitely a guy that wears his heart in his sleeve.
Yeah.
Remember when he scored
Inter Milan, the wow.
crying
Yeah.
scene? Yeah.
That's when I really got on the bandwagon for Malcolm, was that game.
That was the game.
Yeah.
So right now the ball is moving again, and Barca have
10 men on the pitch.
10 men on the pitch, exactly. Umtiti back to Stegen, so Busquets is playing as centre-half at the moment in the absence of Langley, who's still receiving medical attention on the sideline. I'm assuming that he'll be able to play because Piqué's not warming up.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they were asking to the referee if
That you were signaling something.
Oh, there
There
he is.
he
He's
goes,
back on the
back.
field. So Barca have 11 men
Okay.
on the field. Again, throw in to Barca. Pedraza got the last touch. 10 minutes remaining, just over 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Villarreal 1, the goal by Chukwueze. Barca 2, the goals by Felipe Coutinho and Malcolm.
now the rhythm is a bit slow. It's good because we were also like
Yeah,
really
exactly.
nervous.
He
so
has
it's-
slowed
yeah.
down a bit, a little bit. A chance for me to ask, where are you watching from? What do you think of this intense game that Barca is playing today? Let us know. Send in your comments. Julia will read them out.
I will, and I will say that loud.
Say it out loud. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Let's just know where you're watching from. We have people watching from all over
All
the
over
world
the world,
usually.
yeah.
We'll see, because today is a bit of an awkward day. It's not, we're not normally playing on Tuesdays,
No.
especially in La Liga.
It makes the week better when they have mid-week games.
It does for the football fans, definitely. For those who don't appreciate football, not so much.
Yeah, it's true. My wife is not a big fan.
Not a big fan of
You
midweek
have
games.
to convert her into a fan.
It's been 10 years. So
Yeah. I was,
Oh, wait a minute. Here's Coutinho winning the ball back for Barca. Now Suarez switches it over to Malcolm. A very similar situation to the one he had against Inter. Oh, what a pass by Malcolm. Oh, and Suarez with a back heel. Saved by Asenko. It was offside. And Suarez is not happy about that.
Yellow card.
Yellow card for Alvaro
Oh.
for a previous foul on Coutinho. Okay, let's have a look at it again. Alvaro loses the ball. Coutinho takes it away from him.
Ouch.
There's a foul by Alvaro on Coutinho. The ball falls to Suarez, who plays it out to
What a pass.
Malcolm. Beautiful pass
Now
for Luis Suarez, who tries to back heel it through the legs of Asenko. Offside was called. I don't think it was offside.
It wasn't offside.
It wasn't,
Did
yeah.
Well, it was called.
Oh, was it called that? No.
No, because Barca should have a corner kick out of this.
Right.
No, that was definitely not offside. Luis Suarez was totally on.
Totally.
Here
right?
is Villarreal on the move again. The ball goes out wide to Pedraza, very dangerous player. Cazorla. Villarreal inside the box, across by Pedraza, cleared by Busquets. Can Malcolm
Ooh, what
prevent
that-
it from going out for a throw-in? And it did go out for a throw-in, fortunately for Barca, really, because Malcolm had put it back on the field and it had fallen to Pedraza.
Yeah.
Throw in for Villarreal on the left, Pedraza. With Chukwueze. Back to Cazorla. This is Morlanes. Things moving over to the right-hand side where Mario Gaspar, Villarreal's captain, has the ball. Chukwueze. Cross intercepted by Busquets. Alba. Trying to find Artur. It's probably not the best of games for the players of the likes of Artur, because he's more used to a slower tempo,
100%.
holding on to the ball.
Of course.
And this back and forth business is not ideal for Artur.
No.
It goes from defense to attack, defense to attack.
It does.
There's no sort of control in the middle.
I imagine, Valverde will be looking at this and not be fully content.
Well, right now, I think, I was saying after the first goal by Villarreal, the one that made it 2-1, they seem to be in control a little bit more, and Barca are going out on the break like they are now. Here is Malcolm. He has Coutinho to his left, Suarez to his right.
Like the run
Malcolm
waits
for support. Couldn't quite see the pass. Either way, Barca holding on to it now. Here is Busi. Over to Jordi Alba on the left. Back to Busi.
Whenever Busquets gets the ball, it seems like he wants to slow down the rhythm of the
does.
game.
That's his game.
Yeah.
Of course. Same with Artur.
Here he is again. Oh, the ball taken away from Busquets now. Arturo Vidal has to run back to recover the ball. There's a yellow card for Sergio Busquets there. Playing as Barca's captain today, by the way. Busquets robbed there by Morlanes, and after the ball is taken away from him, he does go down, tackle Morlanes, and that is why he's issued the yellow card.
Little clip there.
Yeah.
So,
these 38 minutes
now in the
flown by, huh?
In the first half, it has flown by. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, with everything that's happened, it makes sense that it's gone by so fast.
I don't want to talk badly about anyone or any
Just only
performance or
about
anything,
7.
but the other day, the minutes did seem to go by a little bit slower against Espanyol. Today, this has been, well, packed with action. Now Barca win the ball back. Here is Langlais, Artur. It's time to turn, look for the right option, and he takes the ball over to Sergi Roberto. Forward to Malcolm. Malcolm holds on to it. Malcolm under pressure loses the ball, but Vidal wins it back for Barca. Oh no, wait a minute, here's Chukwueze flying in, and ter Stegen has to produce another wonderful save.
Yet again.
This player is so dangerous.
Yeah.
Chukwueze.
Yeah.
Comes out from
Inspired,
everywhere.
same before.
Another inspired save by ter Stegen, by the way.
As well.
Barca with the ball. Here is Umtiti. Sergio Roberto. Malcolm knew he was offside, and he's not going to run for that long pass by Sergio Roberto. Goes straight to the feet of Sergio Asenjo. 5 minutes remaining in the first half, and we were just looking at a concerned Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He had to make yet another crucial save.
Yeah, 4-4.
Yeah,
4-4 in chances. 4-4 was the result in a Villarreal Barça game many years ago.
Was it?
In the 2000-2001 season.
So that's why I was saying I don't remember like an abundant scoreline between these two. I was asking you before if Barça had won the campeonato, the Liga there once.
No, we were talking about it before. The one you were thinking about was one at the stadium of Levante back in 2005.
But what's with the 4-4?
The 4-4 was in 2000-2001. A Rivaldo hat-trick.
Rivaldo, right.
Rivaldo hat-trick.
Rivaldo hat-trick.
Kluivert scored the other one. Ooh, Barca won the ball back in a dangerous zone here. Coutinho, the ball is stripped away from him. But Barca still putting pressure on Villarreal. There's going to be a foul by Artur. Julia, you wanting to say something?
No, I was actually saying that people here are missing Messi. And even if he's not playing, they keep saying he's the best player in history. Not now in Barca or in Barca's history, but in the whole
in the history of the game.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
The
GOAT. We're not going to say anything.
We haven't said.
I mean, I think we all agree with that. So
yes,
absolutely.
Nothing else to be said.
I think
on that
people
front.
that don't agree are just lying to themselves.
They are.
He's the GOAT, guys.
He might be involved in the second half. I think if the scoreline stays this way, he might be involved in the second half. So everyone who's hoping to see him,
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yes, exactly.
Slow it down, son.
Yeah.
I know they really need to start slowing it down, controlling.
That was unnecessary. Just
the tempo is.
I think the Barca need half time right now.
Yeah.
Here is Chukwueze again. He's been a nightmare for Barca's defense so far. He's going to take it over to the edge of the box, and that's a dangerous foul. Free kick for Villarreal, a yellow card for Langlais. And I think Langlais will be having bad dreams tonight with Chukwueze being involved in them.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to have nightmares.
Nightmares, definitely.
He's has 3 chances on goal just himself.
And he scored. And he is coming in from that right flank, so Alba and Langlais are the players who are suffering the most.
This was unnecessary too, not to, I mean, he's having a solid game so far. Yeah. But Arturo Vidal, you know, forcing again Luis Suarez to make the quick run.
Yeah.
Was a bad pass, and especially now you're in the 40th minute, 40-something minute. You just want to keep possession.
So that the fans have an idea, this free kick is in a similar position to the one that Messi had the other day against Espanyol.
Yeah, watch out, because Sanchez on the ball.
You guys, it's Messi and Santi.
Well, I mean, he is a very talented player. Will he go for power? Will he go for the chip like Messi did the other day?
Santi,
no, I know, but Messi's the king of free kick.
I know, but it doesn't mean that nobody else can kick him in. Now I feel like they're going to score. Thank you, Santi. I'm going to punish you when we get home, yo.
Watch.
Here is Cazorla with the free kick. Oh, he tries to go under the wall, but it bounced off of a Villarreal player. Well, he did try one of Messi's tricks.
Yeah. A lot of players, whenever Messi does free kicks now, they just drop to the floor, like thinking
Exactly,
he's gonna.
so that he doesn't go underneath.
They're just trying all these type of methods now.
Yeah. The one sliding.
But Messi's already found the solution for that. He just chips it over the wall like he did the other day.
Panenka.
A Panenka free kick. He just invented
A Panenka free kick, and if a player does run back to try and head the ball away, he actually heads it in. So,
which for everybody in the world is still a Messi goal, except for one newspaper.
For one newspaper.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's Barca on the attack. Malcolm. Started with Man. I wanted to say something else, but no, it was Malcolm. Okay. Coutinho trying to turn in front of the defender. Got himself into a muddle, and it's a goal kick for Villarreal. Just saw the free kick there.
I wonder what he's
repeated by. Well, he's complaining about his teammate.
His own teammate, yeah.
He cleared the ball away, I think.
Getting in the way. Ooh. High pressure from Villarreal.
High pressure, definitely, from Villarreal.
They are looking for the second goal before halftime.
Here is Malcolm winning the ball back for Barca. Can he hold on to it? He's taken down. Free kick. And now the Villarreal players are complaining. They felt there was a handball by a Barca player. It wasn't given, and then they fouled Malcolm, who's gone down to the ground. And I think if he's not hurt, this is the intelligent thing to do by Malcolm right now. Just let a few seconds go by, let the game cool down. He's taking his hands to his face. Maybe he got hit.
That's it. 45, I mean.
We're going to hit 45, maybe 1 minute of added time. There was handball by Arturo Vidal in, in the sliding tackle there. Ooh!
A little elbow to the jaw.
Robert, fans over here are asking who scored the goals. Do you want to remind them?
I do want to remind the fans who scored the goals. Felipe Coutinho scored the opener for Barca, then Malcolm scored, and Chukwueze scored for Villarreal. So that's Felipe Coutinho and Malcolm for Barca.
Oh, wow. Possession has dropped tremendously. 55-45.
I
mean, it makes sense, though, yeah, because it's just literally going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah,
and I did feel that if there was one team that was having longer possessions, it was Villarreal since their goal.
But we're not used to see it.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's a interesting run by Felipe Coutinho. Came to nothing. Now, just basically need to keep hold of the ball for the remaining minute of this first half. It's a throw in for Villarreal. Langley clears it away. Who's going to fight for it? Who else? Luis Suarez.
Nice.
Suarez on the side.
Oh!
Suarez is taken down. That's a clear foul. And a yellow card for Victor Ruiz. So, oh no, by Funes Mori, sorry. So this could be a final opportunity for Barca. Too far away for drums. But if Messi was on the field, there'd be a debate about that. I feel that...
If Messi was on the field, the drums would definitely be out.
Suarez would be the one who is going to take it, right?
Oh, will he go for it? He's putting the ball...
He's going.
He is placing himself in the position to take the shot. Suarez, ambitious here. I like it. This is quite far away.
It's very far.
Pretty far away,
Yeah, but he tried it from even far away before.
Yeah. I don't know. What should we do? Should we get the drums? Robert, your call, quick.
I think it's too far away. I don't want to jinx it because the drums have been working lately.
That's true. All right, here we go.
Wait a minute.
He's actually going.
Oh, he is going for it. Here is Luis Suarez with the shot. Oh, it's saved by Asenjo. What a shot there by Luis Suarez. And I think that this is where the first half is going to end. The referee won't let Barca take the corner kick. Wow, Luis Suarez, the right-footed curler. It was going in.
Como la pega, eh? Gee.
And Asenjo flies to his right.
Look at that.
For the save.
Good save, I think. What a shot. How far do you think that was?
It was very far. I don't know. Anyway, the first half has just ended. First of all, Sarah, thoughts?
Well, I never would have expected 2-1 for sure, especially after Villarreal were kind of dominating in the first 5 minutes, and then we scored 2. And I'm very happy about Malcolm and Coutinho both getting on the goals scoring sheet because they deserve it. They need their confidence, especially heading into this decisive month of April. But I want to see more control in the middle of the field, and not just going from defense straight to attack. Once Artur or Sergio Busquets have the ball, I want them to kind of keep it and start to create chances from the middle rather than taking it and just running up. But so far, so good.
So far, so good. Definitely result-wise, you guys on the
Yeah,
up so far?
I don't know about that. I don't know about so far being so good. Result-wise, probably yes. But if you look at the play, this probably is a manager's nightmare. I mean, Valverde will be sitting there going, "Is there any? You know, how could I get any control back into this and impose you know, some authority, some footballing authority over this match." So I'm pretty sure he's going to have a couple of words with his players at halftime and hope that the second half they can come out with you know, more conviction, like I said, more authority, and probably just slow it down, because it's a very fast-paced match, which, like you mentioned before, is fun for the neutral spectator. But I mean, this 2-1 could have easily been what, 2-2, 3-2 for either team. So
there's definitely been, Julia, enough chances for both teams to create more.
I was going to say that more than the result, it's the game we have been seeing. I mean, it was crazy sometimes, and sometimes I felt like it was a playground, and the players were, I don't know, like having fun and trying things that it looked impossible, you know, and they were trying whatever they felt.
Well, that's an interesting point that Julia's making, because the first player that came to mind for me when she says that is Felipe Coutinho.
Yeah.
He was trying everything today.
Yeah, I think I don't want to say that, but I think that maybe Messi not being here on the field today is making him more comfortable, and maybe, like you said, he's trying to prove something, to prove his value, because we all know that he's being like under the ropes this past few months.
which, I mean, it's something, and this is not a criticism towards him, but that's something that you've heard quite regularly. People say that he, because maybe his playing style is so similar to Messi, that the both of them on the field at the same time is not always work in his favor.
Yeah.
So maybe the fact that he isn't there does allow him to not only not feel the pressure of seeing Messi there and maybe, you know, passing the ball to him more, but just play with more freedom because there is more space. I think it was against Espanyol we talked about the runs that he makes sometimes are in Messi's space as well. So you know, this is a good match for him, and he certainly started it well. But again, I would probably assume that Valverde is going to ask of his players to just slow it down and control the ball a bit more. Because again, what is it, 55% possession? That's not something you see a lot from Barça.
And right before this challenge that I'm going to present to you right now,
challenge.
I want to make you a bit nervous. But, man of the first half. This is not something that we normally talk about, but I think there have been. I think that there are three names that come to my mind at least. Ter Stegen, one. Coutinho the other, Malcolm the third.
Yeah, for me, it would be two, Ter Stegen and Malcolm.
Yeah,
and obviously, I mean, I have to pick my son, right? It's blood over anything else. Family first.
Anyway, are you guys ready for a challenge?
Yeah, what is it?
Okay, the challenge is...
Push-ups?
Okay, we have...
You'll lose them.
We have pairs. So, Sarah, if you want to go enjoy them on the sofa there, let me just set it up.
No,
oh, it is already set
space.
up. So, Sarah knows what this is because she was the first one to arrive here, and I did actually talk to her, so that will mean that she goes first.
There we go.
We're going to put ourselves in the same situation that Messi was in the other day.
Oh, there we go.
So, you have 3 attempts, and what would you do? The challenge is, what would you do in that situation? Because Messi just made it Panenka style. What would you do? I don't think on PES 2019 we have the option of taking the free kick Panenka style.
No?
So,
are you sure? I think there.
No. We've tried. We've tried,
okay,
Diego.
okay.
We've tried.
Did you ask Alex or Pau?
I asked Alex Alguacil, and he thought it was impossible. So, Sarah Salaport, you're in the situation that Messi was the other day. What do you do? Do you go over the wall? Do you go for the other post?
Oh.
Anyway, here is Sarah's first attempt, and it goes...
How many attempts do I have?
Touchdown.
3.
You have 3 attempts.
3.
Okay.
You have 3 attempts.
Come on, Sarah.
This is your second.
Square.
Oh, closer.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You do have Ter Stegen in goal instead of the
Okay,
Espanyol keeper, instead of Diego Lopez.
Well, that makes everything harder.
And here's your third attempt.
Oh my god. That's
Okay,
right.
so none of them went in. Julia,
Go for
Me?
it.
go for it.
It's a square, right?
Yeah.
It's the square, yes. And once you're done, you press X.
Bye.
over the
Y
crossbar.
tienes que darle aquí con el...
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, okay.
Oh, wait a
Para-
minute. No, no,
Same
no.
time?
Sí, para...
Press
Press
X,
X,
sorry.
press X, and then there you go.
There we go.
Okay. So, I'm gonna...
We're all going over the
Out,
wall.
out.
Oh, too much power there,
Yeah.
Julia.
Okay, I'm not getting it. I will, I promise.
Third attempt, third and final attempt. Where are you going?
I'm going to...
Look at this thing.
Top right.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
top, I don't know, top left, I think. Okay, I don't know.
Oh,
no.
too much.
No,
That was
I
top,
didn't want
top.
to do that.
It was top. Okay,
Yeah.
forward a little bit, Diego. Forward a little bit because there we go. There, I'd
Aquí?
say there.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm stupid and I did it. I push it back. Okay,
No,
thank
Julieta.
you.
Okay, so here's Diego's first attempt. Oh, the
That
crossbar.
was nice.
Now you have to continue, Diego, until the ball goes out
Really?
or into the keeper's hands. You continue. Okay.
Have you tried this
Oh,
before? Because it looks like it.
No.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Second attempt.
Whatever.
Diego.
This one I get it clear. Too much power. No.
Too much
Yeah.
power over the crossbar. Third attempt. This only proves that what Messi did the other day is so complicated.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that this is a game and that is real life situation, but
No,
Ooh, oh,
Oh,
That's an option.
no.
make the ball bounce off of a defender.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's house down, boys and girls.
Okay, so
and
here go.
daughter.
My 3 attempts. Oh no, too much power there.
Robert. Would have not expected that.
Oh. Are you like?
Here we go, and second one.
Oh,
Oh, the crossbar.
that was a good one.
That was a good one. And
Gosh, it's so warm in here.
it is
Yeah.
very warm in here
It was
today.
cold before.
It got really
Okay,
hot.
here's the
Yeah.
third and final
It's okay,
attempt.
esto, ¿no?
The shot,
Yeah, but
and it hit the wrong
Here.
post.
Oh.
So anyway,
yeah.
that is how complicated it was.
So,
Diego, you were the only one who scored. Sarah, you can come back
Okay.
and join me
my prize.
on the sofa.
Is-
No, you don't have a prize.
Popcorn. For
More
you.
popcorn. Yay! Hey,
You have
hey,
more popcorn.
hey,
Anyway,
Take
it was amazing what Messi did the other day, and this just comes to prove that he had very few options.
It caught us, or me at least, I'll speak personally, it's so off guard.
So often.
Even watching it in real time, I wasn't really sure what
calm.
happened. It was
just
so calm. Yeah.
It was like.
It was like, wait, what the heck happened? What
Yeah.
is this?
Like them was stopping, right?
Yeah, like time. Yeah, it was like time stopped. It was
Yeah.
kind of, like in the Matrix where when they jump,
Yeah.
the time
And
just stops.
and he
It-
makes
it
it,
was
look
ca-
so easy.
It was kind of the same situation. Time stops. You were saying we were talking about the goal in the final of the Champions League before. In a different situation, he just jumps up and heads the ball back
Yeah.
in 2009.
Yeah.
This was similar in a way. The ball just goes over.
Yeah,
incredible.
exactly.
It is incredible.
Only messy things.
It is. It's one of those things that you
It
just
floats in.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have another challenge for you guys.
All right,
Wow.
there we
Keep
go.
on.
So basically, over the last few weeks, we've been looking at the best goal ever at halftime. The competition is over, so I had to think of something else.
Yeah.
So if you look back there, it's a
Whoa.
very pixelated picture,
we-
and whenever you guys say, "I know what it is," the image will stop.
Well,
I
for
know what
sure
it
it's
is.
a
You know what it is,
for
Diego?
real?
I
Yeah.
think I know
What
what
is it?
Come on.
too.
It's Messi celebrating a goal with somebody.
Okay. You
yeah.
need to know. You need to know who the somebody is.
Oh, yeah.
You need to know who the somebody is.
Yeah, Racket 14. I would say.
Yeah, I
yeah.
thought I saw
Oh my
four.
God, I know what it is.
You know what it is?
It's the celebration of Espanyol, Messi and Malcolm.
There you
Yeah.
go. Sarah gets the point.
Ah.
Sarah gets the point there.
Well,
No.
Wow.
Come
It is, in
here,
fact,
brother.
the Messi and Malcolm celebration.
Because I just
Yeah.
love that smile from Messi, so I remember.
Let's see if the fans react to this as well. But
I miss you.
here we go. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next
Time out.
one. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
So here we go.
Okay, so
What can this be?
it's an away kit because I think it's their away kit.
Still no clue. Still no
Wait,
clue.
no, hold on.
Still no clue.
No,
Wait, what?
is that Suarez?
Is that where do you see Suarez?
I see a 9. I see a 9.
Oh,
I
right.
think I do.
No.
Okay, wait a minute.
No,
It's
no,
starting
no,
to
no.
get clear. What is it?
Wait, Malcolm again celebrating the goal.
Nowhere near Diego.
This is not Villarreal player, or it's a goalkeeper.
Okay.
No, no.
What?
Aleñá.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So Diego, you get the point there. It is in fact the Carlos
What
Aleñá
a goal! What a goal!
earlier on in the season to make it 2-0 at the Camp Nou. Okay, so next picture. Here we go. A bit of Villarreal and Barça history now.
All right, yeah, I see.
We're going back a few years now. Let's see if you can guess what this is.
Oh God.
Okay. So there's yellow, there's red. Starting to see a bit of green as well. Can you guess who the players are? Okay.
Oh my God.
Player who used to play for Messi
Yeah.
and... You didn't guess it?
Denis Suarez.
Denis Suarez, who used to play for Villarreal.
Yeah.
Oh,
So no points
wow.
there.
No points.
And going back a few more years, it's another former Villarreal player who did used to play for Barça as well.
oh, then it's
You'll have to
There are a
see.
lot. There are plenty.
There are plenty. A Villarreal player who used to play for Barça. And there's a Barça player in this picture as well, but I think what I wanted you to concentrate on is the Villarreal player who's not wearing yellow. That's
this is the away.
that's a
kit.
clue. That's the clue. Is it the away kit or is it another kit?
¿Cómo se llama? Montero, no?
Who is it? No.
Reina.
Reina, Pepe Reina.
That's
The former Barça and then Villarreal keeper for so many years, and
Eto'o.
that is Samuel Eto'o.
Samu.
yeah.
Sam-
Still miss him.
So yeah, that was my challenge for you. Sarah, you got
I
1
like
point.
that.
Diego, you got 1 point. Diego, you scored the free kick, so you win the halftime
Wow.
challenges. Do you feel
Well
proud of
done,
yourself?
Diego.
I don't hear any applause.
There will be no.
You're not
applause.
getting.
Yeah,
any.
I'll take it.
You'll take it.
Hey, look
Okay.
at Perico. Whoa.
Which reminds me that
That's
Espanyol
funny.
were actually playing
Oh
earlier
yeah.
on.
Hit
Right.
that
So
in.
let's just check out
Popcorn
results.
on my phone. I don't understand.
I don't know.
I have it here.
Oh, you have it?
The important one for Barça is the Atletico game.
Of course.
Atletico de Madrid were facing Girona. They won 2-0.
2-0.
2-0. Goals
Griezmann.
by
What?
Diego Godin and
94th
Antoine
minute.
Griezmann.
Oh, well,
Griezmann, who did not see a yellow card.
So he'll be
So
playing.
Yeah.
he will be playing on Saturday. Diego, you're feeling very warm.
very
It is
warm.
getting warm in this
Is it
studio.
not? Yeah.
It is getting very warm
I would
today in
take
this
my
studio.
shirt off, but I'm not wearing
Espanyol
a
and
t-shirt.
Getafe drew
You can
1-1.
do that.
And at halftime,
No,
Boom.
at the Estadio de la Cerámica, it is Villarreal 1, Barça 2. So, do you think? What do you think the Valverde might change in this second half?
I think right now he's screaming at his players, going, "Please slow it down. My heart rate cannot take this anymore." Well, changes. You mean in terms of formation or players? I don't think
I don't think there's gonna be-
much,
yeah.
except for probably just love the ball, appreciate
Yeah.
the ball, keep that ball.
Yeah, I would love to see Aleñá coming out.
I really
anytime
hope
he's
that,
in
yeah.
half.
Aleñá
love to see that.
midfield, trying to control the ball
Yeah.
a bit more.
But not right now. I mean,
No.
during
maybe
the second.
Yeah,
or
during in the
something
second
like
half.
that,
Yeah.
I think there's definitely one move, whether he comes in or not, which is sending Messi out to warm up, because players have admitted to that.
Oh, for sure. It
Seeing
messes with
Messi
their
warm up
Really?
just makes them nervous on the
Uh-huh.
pitch. You remember
said
the
that?
game against Sevilla last year with the Barca were 2-0 down? Messi starts to warm up, and the Sevilla players could see him just about to come on. Barca did end up drawing that game with a late equalizer by Messi.
No, there's a famous quote by Simeone that says, "Why didn't you celebrate the Atletico goal?" And he says, "Because I saw Messi warming up." It's insane.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And then he went on that day to score. So he messes with the players' heads.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're used to having him on our team, and we're not used to facing him.
Oh,
So
no.
we don't know
Exactly.
the feeling, actually.
We don't know how it affects
Yeah.
you psychologically to be facing Lionel Messi.
Facing no, but it does affect you psychologically. Seeing as a backer of him, meaning it fills you with anything can happen. Fills you with hope.
Okay, Julia, I imagine
Okay,
there's a
sorry.
comment.
Sorry, because there's a guy here saying you're eating too much. Why? Who's eating too much?
Diego.
It's-
Diego,
Yeah.
has to be
obviously.
Diego.
I literally just started.
It has to be Diego. It's not me. Look at my bowl.
Look
of
at mine.
I can be.
Look at Julia.
Maybe I.
Excuse me.
God. Okay,
Excuse
so
me.
it's
But
Diego.
I
So
can
it's-
see
Sorry.
you. It is
Really?
Diego
Thank
taking
you.
the popcorn out of
No, I'm
Julia's,
not eating.
I wasn't.
Okay.
Not
right.
yet.
Anyway, Julia, do we have fans letting us know where they're watching us from? I want to remind you that we're
Yeah.
not showing the match, but we are doing live commentary. We're letting you know everything that happens. Just send in your comments. Let us know where you're watching us from and what you think will happen.
I got a few more. Belgium, South America,
Oh, Belgium.
the Caribbean, and Honduras. Yeah, I get pissed when I when I read this. Caribbean and Honduras. It's like,
I want to be there.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to be there.
And imagine watching Barça in the Caribbean or Fiji or.
Next season, should we take this show over there?
Please, can we?
It's a great
please?
idea.
Yes.
But we'll be watching it on a screen anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing.
Anyway, the players are back on the field. I don't see that Barca have made any substitutions at half-time. Will it be a similar game to the one we saw in the first half, or will it calm down like Diego Lorin would like to see it happen?
Yes.
I hope
Please,
it calms
it's
down.
hot enough.
It is.
Someone is burning up
What
in
is
here.
going on today in this studio, but it is very warm. The second half is underway. It's Villarreal 1, Barca 2. Barca have the first possession, now attacking to our left. Villarreal will be attacking, let's hope not too much, to our right.
Yeah, can I read it?
Yeah.
It's a bit
Okay.
long though.
No, read it.
Okay, because Sheldon Tijon wrote here, thank you to the in-studio team. You guys do a great job. Not sure why people are still angry with you for not showing the game. Everyone should know by now that you do not have the license. Okay, back to the game now. I'm in Anguilla, West Indies, Caribbean.
Oh, wow.
Thank
Wow,
you.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
always nice to read that
Yeah.
those kinds of comments
I think it's the nicest thing I've ever read here,
on,
okay?
on this
Really.
chat.
I'm about to cry, okay?
We're getting emotional.
Yeah.
We do appreciate it. We do
We do.
appreciate it because we do get a lot of negative comments because we understand that people want to watch the game. We understand it, but we don't have the rights to show you. And we do like that people who can't watch the game can follow the game with us.
Yeah.
We try to do our best to let you know what is happening. Like right now, who is that? Jordi Alba is down on the ground. He's taken a knock.
no.
No, I think it's okay. That didn't look malicious.
Okay, with theater, do you think?
No, no,
Okay.
maybe not that. No, just not very serious, the
Okay.
challenge.
It's not one of those Betty al Teatro situations.
No.
It was
No,
definitely
it was offside. if anything. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely offside. Chukwueze tries to take it over Alba and then bumps into him.
Yeah.
He's been so active for
Very,
Villarreal.
Yes. Hopefully his coach will want to change things around and see that Chukwueze is the player who has to come off, and in one of those decisions that
Hopefully.
fans don't understand.
Calleja will think that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, Suarez with a good move here to bring the ball down, protect it, and pass it back to Arturo Vidal. Let's see if Barca can hold on to the ball a little bit more in the second half. Well, things did go well in the first, especially in those first minutes when Barca got two very early goals.
Here we go. Longley with a side pass instead of a forward one. That's
There it is. Do you think that is a scary
Oh,
image for the
Oh,
Barca,
there it
for the
is.
Villarreal fans?
I just hope he warms up and then just goes back and sits on the bench.
Really?
I do not think that will be the case.
I don't think that'll be the case, but I want that to be the case.
there
Here's a great
there
pass by Artur inside, finding Malcolm further forward.
I think the
And
majority
as
of the fans
Messi
are
warms
watching
up,
him
his
now.
teammates have the ball.
I just hope that it's not Malcolm.
Hopefully not. He's had a great performance. Maybe ideal situation, Barca make it 3-1,
Yeah.
back in control, and then Suarez can rest on the bench and Messi can do what Suarez
Oh.
did.
Oh, that would be
Here's
a
a
good
shot
idea.
from the halfway line by Funes Mori, a centre-half for Villarreal, but it went horribly
Like-
wrong for him.
Can I interrupt again? Okay, because remember
can
Sheldon
always
Tijon? Okay, thank you. Sheldon Tijon, the guy who said those
Yeah.
beautiful things. Okay, now he said, "Oh, studio team, are most welcome to the Caribbean. I will host you." So if that's for real, we're coming. Okay.
When the season
We're
is
coming
over,
today.
that's where we're going. That is where we're going.
It's done.
There we go. Oh, beautiful backheel pass by Malcolm. To Suarez.
Malcolm.
Suarez is going to switch it over to the left to Felipe Coutinho. First
Okay,
touch
I
pass for
like
Jordi Alba.
what I'm
Here he is. I like where this is going. Alba inside. Coutinho back.
Oh.
And it's cleared away. I think I stole your words there, Sarah. You were saying I like where this is going. And
It was just
we did like where
good
that was going.
build-up.
Yes, it was.
You okay there, Dick?
Diego is suffering.
What's going on?
Because it's
It's almost
very
cold
warm
in
in here
here.
today.
Yeah, normally, yeah.
Here is Chukwueze. Long ball looking for the run of Ekambi, who can keep it in. Longley chasing back. Ekambi with the run. Oh, what a goal.
Whoa!
What?
Wow.
Wow. what a goal by Toko Ekambi, and Villarreal has equalized.
8 goals now, right?
Did it take a deflection?
Goal
Or?
for Ekambi.
Wow.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a deflection. was
Did-
it?
but
No,
did Ter Stegen get
I
it?
don't think it was a
No.
deflection. It might have been a cross that went
That's
wrong.
why, yeah.
But it's Villarreal 2, Barça 2, and we're going to try and take you through it. Barça lose the ball right after a corner kick, and Villarreal run out. It's a great ball by Chukwueze. It doesn't go out.
How do you get the
Ekambi
angle
picks
from
it up on the
Wow.
sideline,
Pero bueno,
drives it forward,
Ter
and
Stegen is
Ter
very
Stegen-
far
everyone-
off
Yeah,
his line.
Ter Stegen
Super
shouldn't have-
far off
yeah,
his line.
he came out way too soon.
Way too far.
okay, wait a minute. Let me try and just say
But that's
what,
a cross,
what
though.
happened there.
Much angle, so.
Ekambi tries to cross it in. It goes wrong for him in terms of being a cross, but it goes straight to goal. It catches Ter Stegen off his line, and it goes in. It's Villarreal 2, Barça 2.
Two things, I think. One, I think he meant to cross it. Two, though, Ter Stegen does seem very far off his line there.
Well, everyone was expecting the cross there.
Everybody was expecting to cross, that's true. But would you agree that he seems
No,
far?
he didn't. He
Ter
is far off his
Stegen,
line.
yeah, for sure,
Right?
for sure.
Good.
So we did say in the first half, early lead, but let's not get overconfident.
It's okay.
And right now, wait a minute, here's Malcolm with a good run. Malcolm
One
with a
second.
cross
We need an early
inside.
Oh.
And he was looking for Suarez, but it took a deflection off of the Villarreal defender. Now Villarreal want to run.
Okay, I'm going to read another one, okay? Vivas Paul, I hope I have pronounced it right, says 29 of us are watching from Nepal. Lots of love to you guys.
20,
Yeah, 29. They're all together watching us.
Ooh.
Yeah, we all love your commentary. Then the game live. Okay, I missed it, but he asked for me to say his name, so to get motivation to keep cheering on us. So okay, I've said it. And thank you. I like that you're 29 of you watching us.
29.
Yeah.
Wow, big crowd watching us.
In
Oh.
Nepal.
I'm
Nepal.
starting
Yeah.
to feel a bit of pressure now with all the positive comments.
Yeah.
You're great, you're great. Sarah needs to step it up, but you're great.
Anyway, Villarreal on the move again. Chukwueze down the right-hand side. Tries to go through the legs of Langley, but Langley wins it back. And now that will be a corner kick for Villarreal. Jordi Alba let it go out. He
Furious.
felt that Chukwueze got a touch,
Furious.
but
So Chukwueze got his debut in the first
I know
half
it
of
wasn't
the
his debut, but it was definitely one of his first games. Chukwueze did get a touch there, by the way. It should be a goal kick for Barca.
Villarreal have this momentum now. They look very hungry.
Yeah.
They're going for the third. Look at this, just the
Well,
fans.
the fan-
stadium is just right behind. The fans are behind them.
Yeah.
season.
Do we think that? How long do we think it will be until Messi steps onto the field?
Who else is warming up? Semedo.
It is Semedo,
Yeah.
yes. So two players warming up for Barca right now, Messi and Semedo. Corner kick for Villarreal, Cazorla, the man who's going to cross it in. The header goes over the crossbar. And now the momentum is all Villarreal's.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like a momentum shift to Villarreal starting the second half, guns coming out, guns blazing, and they're fully in it. But they were in the first half as well. It was,
Yeah, this
it's been
isn't
a,
anything new.
it's been a tight
yeah.
game all the way, yeah.
But it's true that that goal was a boost of energy for them. I mean, they're actually showing that.
Well, it's an early goal in the second half. Oh, here's
Yeah.
a long ball
Oh.
by Langley.
They're gonna go to-
Coutinho has it over on the left-hand side. Here is Coutinho, corner, throw-in, sorry, for Barca on the left. Alba looking for options. Here's Alba with Artur. Busquets over to the right-hand side. Sergio Roberto has to run to get the touch. Back to Langley. Barca under pressure here, but they keep the ball. Umtiti. Umtiti finds Artur in the middle. Artur Melo over to Jordi Alba now. Barca elaborating a little bit more. Here's Coutinho trying to turn, but he's under pressure by Mario Gaspar. Now Coutinho is free and finds Arturo Vidal. Barca moving from left to right. Malcolm. Back
Good.
to Arturo Vidal.
We need.
Busquets making himself available. Here is Arturo Vidal. Now Barca doing what Diego wanted at halftime.
Yeah.
Holding onto the ball, moving it from left to right, right to left, and looking for space. The pass by Alba to Coutinho was intercepted. Villarreal won it back. Langley had to slide in and force a throw in for Villarreal. I'm going to ask you, Sarah, to pass over that box because this has worked in the past. We'll see if it works today.
So many
What
times.
does Barca need in terms of an
Okay.
emoji?
You guys want to pick?
Yeah,
your
you guys
emoji
over on that
first?
Go
sofa
ahead.
pick first.
Is there a ventilator?
Diego.
No, really. It's having a hard time.
I'm really, really hard. It's hot.
It is very hot.
Here, this is my emoji.
That's what you choose, Diego, after saying it's so warm in the studio?
Fire.
Barca need fire?
No, here, let me pick out a good one.
You're going to pick another
one?
Nah,
it's fine. This is good. This, yeah, a spark of inspiration. No, but honestly, what I think as well, and I touched upon it last time as well. So far, he's touching the ball right now, but maybe the I don't want to use these words, but the least impressive games of Artur maybe this season were was the derby, and I haven't seen much of him.
Oh, what a great ball by Alba inside. Suarez
Suarez
tried to take it a bit towards his right, and he ran out of space. He had to take it first touch, I think. There, he ran out of space. He tried to go to his right, and in the end,
he had it too much.
Too much.
He should have taken it.
One touch too many.
Here he is.
But it was a great pass by Jordi Alba. To Luis Suarez inside. Coutinho. Alba. Another run inside by Alba. Suarez. The ball taken away from him, but Busquets wins it back. Here is Busquets. Barça with an opportunity.
Good.
Suarez tried to pass it to Malcolm. Taken away by Pedraza. Diego, you were saying, sorry, the emoji of fire.
The least impressive matches so far. Artur, who's come in and obviously adapted so quickly, has been important piece. No, lo siguiente, like a key piece to this Barça side. So he's put our expectations on such a high level, which is why I say that the last match in the derby against Espanyol was one of his least impressive ones. And so far this game, I haven't seen much of him neither. And if Barça wants to really control this match the way we've been talking about in the first half, then he is a key figure in that.
So Diego, your emoji is fire, yes? Fire in spite of the heat that you're experiencing at the moment. Julia,
yeah, I picked up the bomb because I think we need now we need a little bit more of power. We were saying in the first half that they needed to chill a little bit, to calm down, but I think that now is the time to get back to that situation, to get another time the power and to
blow the second half out.
Yeah, exactly. Couldn't say it better.
blow it out wide open. Anyway, Sarah.
I have a bolt of lightning because I think we need a bolt to be able to break through the defense and find the spaces to score. So that's my emoji.
And my emoji is, we need some music.
Wow.
We need some music in the second half.
Some
we
music,
need
huh?
Barca to be dancing around on the field. We need Barca to be dancing to the sound of football.
I feel like you're forcing that one.
No.
I feel like you're trying to be creative.
I was trying to be creative.
No, but that's like
Sarah.
I understand because that was like the Pep Guardiola era. They had like
exactly.
They played with the beat of the music. Like I totally understand this point of view. What he's trying to say.
Also need to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
They need to feel
Dance
a little bit.
with the
They need to feel the flow. Here they are, feeling the flow. Malcolm, back to Sergio Roberto. Arturo Vidal. VILLAREAL with all of their players back. We'll put these back in their box. Oh, here's an interesting run.
Not only is he not being sought after, he's not really offering himself much neither to receive the ball. I'd say there's quite concerning signs for him.
Messi is on the bench right now. We can see him right behind Julia's head. He's getting ready. There he is, next to Gerard Piqué. He's getting ready. So with just over half an hour to play, he will be making an appearance. So will Nelson Semedo, who's walking back to the bench right behind you guys there as well.
So who will he come out for? That's the question.
Wait a minute, because Barca have another chance to run. Here is an inside pass by Malcolm to Arturo Vidal. A foul by Arturo Vidal on the defender who was running back. So Sarah, yes, you were asking the question.
I think if I can answer that.
Go for it.
What I would do right now is I'll probably take off Artur, slide Coutinho back, and put Messi up there with the top three.
It is an option, definitely. And Semedo for Sergio Roberto, maybe? Yeah. Or maybe the move is different.
Maybe that.
Semedo as right back, Sergio Roberto in midfield.
Those are mid, yeah.
Take off one of the top three.
Probably
either Coutinho, Suarez or Malcolm.
You all know who's going to be, I think.
I wouldn't mind Vidal coming out for Messi and then Coutinho dropping back and Messi up there.
Normally that's probably what I would prefer, but given the game he's having so far, it's
Yeah.
maybe he needs to rest a little bit.
Anyway, we'll see in just a few moments because Lionel Messi is receiving his last instructions from Ernesto Valverde. And we'll see if he can bring some fire, if he can blow the second half up, if he can be the bolt of lightning, and if he can bring the music to the game.
Maybe we need to remind the people that are watching us that this is a match from La Liga, not La Copa, because people maybe they don't know because we're playing on Tuesday and maybe they're like,
okay. No, this is La Liga. We are fighting for La Liga
Midweek
today
La
against
Liga
Villarreal. Definitely. Week 30, isn't it?
30, yes.
Week 30. So after this, 8 games to go in La Liga.
Yeah.
And Calleja is reacting to that Barça substitution. He's calling over a player.
La recta final.
It is La recta final.
Almost at the end of the season.
At the moment, Barca are dropping 2 points or winning 1. Messi is going to come on for...
¿Quién será?
Over there or over here? I think it is Coutinho.
There it is. Oh, wow.
Coutinho, okay. So, Diego, you were being pessimistic with
I was.
I
He's staying on, my boy.
Your boy Malcolm is staying on.
Let's go, Messi! Can we get a round of applause? I don't know why no one's acting like this.
Exactly.
Come on,
Bring out
guys.
the goal.
Leo Messi.
Look at that fan.
on.
That's the attitude. The fan was bringing up
We love you.
his scarf. Lionel Messi is on the field, ready to make an impact. He's got half an hour to do so. Here's a forward pass by Jordi Alba. It's taken away by the Villarreal defense. Langley forces another throw-in favor of Villarreal.
Good stuff, good stuff.
And now Aleñá is warming up for Barca.
Oh, that's also good.
I love to see that.
Like that, huh?
Love that.
Nice.
Because, I mean, he scored against Villarreal, so I think he deserves to play again.
I'm trying to figure out, are you saying Villarreal?
Villarreal.
Or are you saying Villarreal?
You
say
my told me.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's an opportunity for Villarreal, and they've scored.
Wow.
They've scored. Iborra makes it 3-2. Wow. Talk about...
They made the comeback itself.
Yeah. It's going to be the news tomorrow, you know.
For sure.
It's exactly what Celta did to...
Wait a minute, it's going to be reviewed. It's going to be reviewed. Right now, Villarreal are doing to Barca exactly what Celta did to them last week. Iborra didn't quite know if it was going to count. No, he's offside. Is he offside?
No.
No, he's
Jordi Alba
maybe just ahead of...
no, a little. He's...
Jordi Alba plays him on.
I think Jordi Alba, if Jordi Alba doesn't play him on, it's by very little.
Let's see.
VAR will, I mean, they have the technology to review this.
I think, though, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Vidal did good to follow Iborra until that final
pass
line, and then he just stopped following him.
At the moment, the goal counts. Look at the celebration on the Villarreal bench.
It's important for them.
And
should have seen the
I
fans.
think it is going to count.
Yeah.
I think it is going to count.
Jordi Alba, I think, plays him on. Okay.
Substitution. Morlan is taken off. And Cáceres comes on. Villarreal 3, Barca 2. We were 2-0 up in the first half.
Yeah. And we talked about it. We talked about the remontada against Celta. You mentioned it.
And I did say we should not get, I think I used the word cocky maybe.
Yeah.
The word is overconfident.
Yeah.
But no, right now, Barca in a
11-7.
tough situation. Okay, let's try and be optimistic. Sarah, I think in some of the stats in there, there is statistics of result turnaround. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a forward run by Suarez. A few rebounds, and Asenjo manages to clear on the other one.
The other one.
Yeah.
You have my other one.
Oh, Diego's using it.
I need it.
I can give you one because I'm
Let's see.
The games
Trailing.
trailing.
Come on,
Barca
Artur.
has trailed in 12 games.
Okay, and they've won 5.
Mira.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's a pass. The shot by Suarez gone over the crossbar.
Okay.
So when Barca has trailed this season,
12 games they've been trailing, and they've won 5 of those, and I've drawn 5 of those as well, and then only lost 2 of those. So those are good signs. Good
Barca
signs
have
to
only
believe.
lost 2 games in which they've trailed.
Yeah. So
That's good. They're also the remontada kings of Europe, having conceded 20 points from a losing position.
Exactly. There it is. Yes. Barca
you
have
read
won.
that.
No, I already know that.
Here's your fan.
Thank you. I already have one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Barca have won 20 points in games in which they've trailed. So
no, I knew that because I did an encuesta on Viva la Liga.
okay.
Okay. We're going to ask the fans, what do you think Barca needs right now? Messi has come in, so that could be an answer. Julia, do you have any reactions from the fans? Are they sad after this turnaround?
Well, actually, people are really staying positive, saying that there's a lot of time ahead of us, and there's still time to turn this around. And actually, I think they're right, because come on, it's 6 minutes.
Yeah, we have time.
We have plenty of time, and now Messi being here on the field, I think it's a really good sign. And yeah, I think he can turn this around. He's the one who.
I'm going to give the fans another reason to stay positive. Ever since Match Center started this show, Barca have not lost.
No.
So now that I've said it, it could happen today. But
no.
Okay,
we still haven't lost. We lost against Real Betis. That was the last game in which we did not have a show. The first show was against Atlético de Madrid at the Wanda Metropolitano. It was
Oof,
one
there
more
we
draw.
go,
Here's Lionel Messi.
Oy,
Messi trying to combine there with Luis Suarez. Anyway, yes, I was saying we have not lost on the show yet.
No.
But now Villarreal have a chance to run. Here is
Look at
Ekambi again. He
Oh
does
my
Titi in front of him.
goodness.
Ekambi tries to go.
no,
Titi
no,
goes
no,
down.
no,
That
don't
should
foul.
probably be a yellow card for diving.
So he definitely went down very easy.
Now Barca are running again. You were going to say something, Diego?
No, Julia, you were going to say something.
No, I was going to say that Robert has brought his lucky socks.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
I haven't brought my lucky bracelets. And
Why?
I don't know, I didn't
Why not?
remember, and I realized it when I was here, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. But I don't want this to be a sign that just do not stay positive, because we
Let's
will.
stay
We
positive,
will
exactly.
win.
Let's
Yeah.
stay positive. Messi with the move. So let's see if we can at least take away a draw from this game in spite of Julia not bringing her lucky bracelets.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with it.
Langley winning the ball back well there for Barca. 3-2. Let's just remind you that Barca were 2-0 up. Goals by Felipe Coutinho and Malcolm. Villarreal have turned it around. Chukwueze, Ekambi and Iborra, the scorers for them. So from 2-0 we went to 3-2. Now,
Look at Messi playing deep.
here is Messi in the center circle, falling or dropping behind there
See what he's
to initiate things for Barca.
involving all of the players.
Busquets trying to find the run of Sergio Roberto on the right-hand side. He brings it down on his chest. He had no room to do anything else. Vidal goes down and eventually wins the ball back for Barca. All of the Villarreal players in their own half right now.
See what? Now, look at that. We're seeing Artur and Busi much more involved at the
Yeah.
moment.
Here is Busi.
Oh,
Well,
he's
running right now. Busquets didn't see him. But yes, obviously now the game will probably calm down and Barca will have longer possessions.
Yeah.
Villarreal
We'll try to
They're gonna
defend.
definitely
the
try
score,
to
yeah.
defend themselves.
Exactly.
Here's an inside ball by Lionel Messi, which is cleared away by a centre half. Barca still have the ball. Busquets, Vidal, Messi. Here is Messi again.
Jordi.
Now, Busi.
Wow.
The ball taken away from him. Villarreal are running. Chukwueze on the right. He's going to take on Langley. Here is Chukwueze. He goes towards the middle, looking for an opening. The shot by Chukwueze hits the crossbar after a deflection, and it's going to be a corner kick for Villarreal. Wow.
He's amazing.
This guy, Chukwueze, what a...
Every time
Player.
he has the ball, he creates the
Man of the match.
Every
Yeah.
time.
And these players are fast out, coming out on the break.
Ah, that was offside.
No, it can be new. He was
he didn't touch
offside,
it,
but
yeah.
he didn't touch it.
There you go.
Langley is
Chukwueze
just
picks it
having
up,
a
takes,
nightmare.
he takes on Langley, gets away, finds a
big
space
in
to
here.
shoot. The ball bounces off of the leg of Umtiti, then to Stegen, who's on the ground, sticks out his right arm, touches it with his fingertips, and the ball hits the crossbar. Corner kick for Villarreal. Barca are struggling.
Yeah. Yeah, no, right now. Well, I do think, I feel a shift. I wanted to say shift in dynamic, although...
Here's a corner kick, the header, and it goes wide.
I want to say that it's felt like there was a... Every time I see him, I think of Montoya. It looks like Montoya.
Who, Alvaro?
Yeah. Montoya played for Villarreal, right?
Montoya, the Barca player.
Yeah.
Played for Valencia.
Valencia, yeah, exactly. that there was a shift in dynamic when Messi came on, but still, Villarreal proving that they're super dangerous on the counter-attack.
So dangerous. Like,
They are very dangerous.
and we need to suffocate their counterattacks in their own half, because once they pass their own half, it's it's like a...
And definitely be careful with the ball, because they've proved that once they win it back, they're going straight forward.
Exactly.
Here's Arturo Vidal. Barca in possession, just over 20 minutes remaining. Barca need at least one goal to save that unbeaten run and to keep on winning points in this league. You know that Atletico have won already, so this would mean that they would cut the distance in 3 points.
2-7.
Do not want that.
There is a forward pass which Malcolm cannot get to. It's a goal kick for Villarreal. What are you saying?
No, she was saying good math. And
Okay.
So smart.
Kids stay in school.
Please do. You don't want to be like me.
Stay in school, study, and then watch Barca and watch it on Match Center.
Yes.
Anyway, Barca have made one substitution. Several players warming up. I could see Rakitic warming up as well. So possible substitutes: Semedo, Rakitic, Aleñá. What would you guys prefer?
Aleñá.
I would put in Aleñá too.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think Rakitic... I mean, he can bring a lot to this game, but I think Aleñá could as well.
Obviously showing confidence in him would help as well. Here is Barca on the attack as well now.
Quickly, because there's not that many...
Alba back to Artur. Artur finds Messi. Let's see what Messi can produce. Here he is. Messi trying to find the run of Malcolm, but there are too many Villarreal legs in the way. Malcolm running back to try and ball back. Here's Chukwueze,
Wow.
Villarreal's best player. Look at them on the counter-attack. Cazorla plays it out wide to Ekambi. Ekambi driving forward. Here's the shot by Ekambi into the hands of
Rakitic and Aleñá are coming on.
Oh, double substitution.
Interesting.
So I think it's basically Artur and Arturo.
Yeah, for sure.
Both of them. Let's see. Here's a forward ball for Sergi Roberto. He's going to have to protect it. He has 2 defenders on him. It's going to be a throw-in for Barca on the right-hand side in an attacking position. You can see it on the screen behind Julia and Diego. Aleñá and Ivan Rakitic are coming on.
Interesting.
Fans,
Look at this.
what does
They're
Barca
so
need? Do you
comfortable
think
with
Barca
the
are going to turn it around? Let us know. Julia will read your comments.
Yeah, well, Rakitic is 1 yellow card away from suspension, right?
ball. Yeah.
I think he is,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
Rakitic and Piqué. Piqué is not involved in this.
And
Ooh,
Vidal, actually.
It can be. Did he
Yeah.
get hurt in that last chance?
Yeah, I think he got cramps.
'Cause
I thought
was helping.
Artur is
Yeah.
coming off. Substitution for Barca. And Sergio
And
Busquets, because Busquets has a yellow card. Okay, so Rakitic will probably be playing in the defensive
Aleñá.
midfielder role. Aleñá will be replacing Artur. So now Barca's midfield with Rakitic, Aleñá, and Arturo Vidal. And Semedo, who was warming up, does not make an appearance in the end.
No. I thought he might have gone for that to put Sergio Roberto in the midfield because Sergi has been kind of a joker at times in that midfield, quite offensive as well.
Yeah. Something.
Especially, I mean, talk about scoring crucial goals.
Yes.
And, you know, obviously the 6-1 remontada against PSG was that final goal scorer. Baca.
Substitution for Villarreal as well. The game
Striker for striker.
right now has come to a halt because Barca have made 2 substitutions and Villarreal make theirs. Carlos Baca, the Colombian international, will come on to replace Toko Ekambi, who looks absolutely exhausted.
Happy, huh?
And happy.
He is
yeah,
happy.
I was gonna say.
Barca
Here we
taking
go.
the throw in. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a
Take
Oh,
it,
yeah.
Vidal!
Vidal with the shot, and it's blocked. Barca still have the ball. What a shame. It's a clear chance there for Vidal on the
There we
volley.
go.
Here is Rakitic. Over to the right, Sergi Roberto. This is Aleñá. Langley. Alba. Malcolm making himself available. Malcolm, by the way, will be playing 90 minutes today because Barca have made their 3 substitutions.
Has that happened before?
No.
No.
No,
Well,
not in
not
La
in-
Liga.
Not La
La
Liga,
Liga.
yeah.
Yeah.
There is Messi. Sergi Roberto. Back to Messi. Aleñá. Barça managed to keep it. Here is Messi.
Nice.
What a beautiful little move by Messi.
Come on,
Here is
Malcolm.
Malcolm. The shot by Malcolm hits the wrong side of the net.
Okay, we need to see more of this. We need to see more of this. The players are in sync, connecting with each other, quick passes.
I think Suarez wanted the cross inside. Malcolm went for the shot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Suarez did want it down there.
He always does.
He always does. He always does.
He gets
Unless it goes in.
yeah. And even then, you'll still see it like this until then. When he sees it goes in,
Then it's like, yeah.
Just over 15 minutes remaining now. This has been a very eventful game. Right now, it's not going Barca's way, though. Villarreal 3, Barca 2. Coutinho and Malcolm scored the goals for Barca, but then Villarreal turned it around. Chukwueze, Ekambi, and Iborra. Right now, we're looking at a replay. It's the Villarreal third goal. Iborra with the run inside, and he gets the ball past Ter Stegen. Great pass by Morlanes. Play. We've seen enough of it already. But obviously the Villarreal fans are happy, especially after that tough defeat that weekend at the Valladolid Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, this if they do end up winning, this will mean a lot for them.
Well, I mean, they are very necessary points for them.
Yeah.
Here is Sergi Roberto. Roberto finds Aleñá on the right. Aleñá cuts towards the middle. Passes it back to Ivan Rakitic, who is playing in that Sergio Busquets role today. Rakitic. I think that Valverde probably saw that Villarreal were going out on the counter-attack. Sergio Busquets might have to make one of those tactical fouls, and he did have a yellow card, so missing for the Atletico de Madrid game.
Yeah.
Here is Aleñá. Sergio Roberto. Oh, Barca lose the ball again. Arturo Vidal going to fight for it. There's a foul. Arturo Vidal sees the yellow card.
So he's not playing on Saturday.
Vidal was yellow card
also
away from suspension. Okay.
Wow, that's okay.
But that was a
fact,
needed
he
tackle
will-
because you don't know what would have happened if they took the ball and ran.
Yep. A foul on Cáceres. Vidal
That's
will
a
in
big
fact
miss.
miss the next game.
It's a big miss.
But would you guys have really expected him to start?
But
Let's start, but you know,
Look at Valverde right now.
yeah, he looks
He looks
very pensive, huh?
he does-
Stoic.
He doesn't look happy.
No.
Let's see if the team can make him happy in these last 13 minutes plus added time. Here is Jordi Alba. Oh, what a great
yes.
pass forward to Malcolm. He has Suarez in the middle. Here is Malcolm with a touch. The ball taken away from him, but it was offside. It didn't count because the assistant referee had raised his flag. Is it offside?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So Villarreal win the ball back. Asenko taking his time now. Julia,
No, I was
what are the
just
fans
taking.
saying?
They keep saying that we still have time and that we should remain positive. And no, I think that we shouldn't lose hope because they're all the time like cheering Barca. Come on, Barca! Lots of emojis.
Well, then he
Some
has
of them
to shoot his-
crying.
Lots of emojis.
Yeah.
We were saying at the beginning of the game that in Villarreal games, most of the goals come in the last 15 minutes.
Last 15 minutes, exactly.
How many was it?
It was 12.
So they've conceded 12 in the last 15 minutes of games?
No, they've conceded 13, and Barcelona have scored 21 in the last
Okay, so
15 minutes.
Good news.
good news. There should be things
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. The
Oh.
cross by Malcolm was looking for Suarez, but it was intercepted.
Villarreal defense.
So if we're looking at statistics,
God, it's
things
him
happen
again.
in the last 15 minutes of Villarreal and Barca games.
Come
Here's
on,
Chukwueze.
Langley.
It's him again.
Chukwueze. The cross straight
Yeah.
out for a goal kick, but
That
he
was
is
a shot.
creating havoc.
Yeah.
Life.
He is having a game of his life.
Incredible.
If there are scouters watching,
Yeah, there.
Villarreal are going to be getting some interesting offers this summer.
Here we go.
Especially if they get relegated.
Yeah.
Alba looking for the long ball, which is headed away straight by Asenjo. It falls to Sergio Roberto, who straight away gives it to Messi. Here is Messi. Messi with a forward ball, looking for the run of Vidal, and that was an acrobatic interception by a Villarreal defender. Barca trying to play straight forward. Oh, wait a minute, here's a run. Here's a run by Carlos Bacca around from Ter Stegen, and it's 4-2.
Wow.
Carlos Bacca around Ter Stegen, and Villarreal make it 4-2. And now things are looking very bad for Barca in this game. Villarreal 4, Barca 2. Another goal on the counter-attack.
Yeah, very well spotted there. The guy's wasting no time in sending back off, running, who did really well to split the defenders right in between Umtiti and Longley. Look at Santi there.
Here is
Head up.
Cazorla with a great ball
So
forward, and Bacca gets in between
the two old guys
and
the two old
Langley.
guys. The two oldies get it done for Villarreal. Santi to Bacca.
Santi to Bacca, and Bacca goes around to Stegen, who can do nothing basically.
Yeah. This is
Nothing
this
more
half
than
goal.
he does.
Bacca did very well to keep a cool head, though.
Do we believe in the miracle?
We do, of course we do.
When Messi's
We have
on the
to.
pitch, you have to.
We have
Yeah.
to. It's been done before.
I'm too cynical.
The celebration there by Sergio Asenjo.
But it just proves how much Villarreal really,
No.
what it means for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the celebration also
They are
proves
just
that.
Not only
Trying to
that,
stay
it's,
alive
I mean,
in the league.
like their schedule is so tough. I actually had them to go down just based on the schedule that they have, because not only do they have a very, very tough schedule in La Liga, they also play in the Europa League against Valencia.
Yeah.
So this will be huge for them. This could be a turnaround for their season, and maybe even give the players the belief that they can actually still stay up. And who knows? Can we say you win the Europa League? I don't know. There's very tough teams in there, but this is a very, very important win.
It is an important win for them, and let's not forget that Barca were 2-0 up. It's a shame that we're now 4-2 down, and we can see the face of Gerard Piqué on the bench, looking a bit frustrated there.
I mean, look, I think if things stay as is, the worst part of it is the fact that not only did Barca let go of a 2-0 cushion, I think that first half was to forget in terms of what Barca's playing style normally is. But all in all, like the shoulders and heads should not be dropped for too long, because
No.
there's no time to linger on
exactly.
this.
I was actually going to ask you, do you think that this will actually be used as motivation for Saturday?
So.
Like we can't let our guard down.
That's where I was getting to, Robert. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Here's Aleñá, who goes down to try and save the ball for Barca. He did get a touch of the ball, but he got a touch of the Villarreal player, and he will be booked.
There's no time to sulk on this one.
No.
You've got Atletico coming in a few days, a direct rival who won today. So, there's no time to let this affect you mentally. Just take it as what it is.
Yeah.
A team that is desperate for points came out on the night and was better, took their chances.
Yeah, because they have played well. I mean, it's not an unfair result.
No, exactly. It's not an unfair result.
Villarreal have created their chances, most of them on the break. Barca have not been able to contain those Villarreal breaks.
Yeah.
But fair enough. I mean, it was their game plan. We saw it from the beginning. We talked about it when it was 0-0.
Exactly.
Villarreal were playing tight at the back and speeding out as soon as they had a chance.
Yeah.
And if anything, it will give Barca extra motivation heading into Saturday's game.
Definitely.
I hope so.
They know that they can't lose their gap anymore, because we'll be 7 points away from Atletico, and they know that a win is crucial now at the Camp Nou.
And it'll keep the players on edge, obviously. I mean, I think there was no doubt in everyone's minds that the game being against Atletico, no important player was going to get rest on Saturday, even if we are playing Manchester United next week. If there was any rest coming, it was today. We saw Messi start from the bench, Rakitic, Piqué still on the bench, and he won't be playing today. I think Valverde would be coming out with all of his, well, his most lethal weapons on Saturday. And this result will probably light up a spark in that dressing room.
It should. It really should. I mean, the players should definitely not take this as a moral defeat and you know, drop their heads up. It's too late in the season and too important to do so. So I hope, as Sarah says, they do take this as you know, motivation to just go back in their usual form and believe that obviously they are Barça and they can win it all.
Right now, the Barca players are looking more frustrated than reactive to this 4-0 or 4-2, sorry, defeat. Messi saw a yellow card for complaining to the referee. Sergio Roberto has seen a yellow card for complaining to the referee.
In 1 minute.
There are 5 minutes remaining. We can still try and get back into this game, but I think that the Barca players are kind of frustrated right now. Now there's a foul called in favour of Barca. Barca have seen 6 yellow cards. This is not normal.
No, it's very uncharacteristic.
This is obviously due to 2 things. One, we've just seen 2 yellow cards being issued for complaining. Messi, Sergio Roberto, those are completely avoidable yellow cards. Some of the others are just trying to avoid
yellow card.
Villarreal style. Now there's a yellow card for Alvaro. Oh, and he's going to be sent off.
That's it.
He's going to be sent off.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
He went in
going to be
there.
sent off. It's his second yellow card.
What are you thinking?
Está loco.
I do not know what he's complaining about. That was a clear foul, a clear yellow card. Villarreal reduced to 10 men. Can Barca use this now in these final minutes?
Montoya needs to
lose a
chill
few
down.
minutes now.
I was saying 6 yellow cards for Barca. Obviously, the complaining to the referee is an issue, but then some of them have been forced by this Villarreal style, just having to avoid those counterattacks by fouling Villarreal players. That is definitely a yellow card for Alvaro, the second for him. A tackle from behind. What? It's so unnecessary in midfield.
Yeah.
What are
That's
you
clumsy.
complaining about?
You should know better than that.
Okay, so now 4 minutes remaining. Villarreal are going to bring a player on.
Yeah?
Chukwueze taken off a bit too late for my liking.
For your liking.
Oh, he's finally off.
He's finally off now that
We
they're
can breathe.
4-2 up.
What a game he had, though.
Chukwueze taken off. Bonera comes on, so an extra defender for Villarreal now that they are playing with 10 men. And Barca have 3 minutes plus added time to see if a miracle can happen.
Do you believe?
Well,
Believe.
Yeah.
you know, one reason why I'm not believing at the moment is that for the last, ever since Villarreal scored their 4th, we haven't seen any football being played.
No football.
There's interruption after interruption. Interruption after interruption. Oh, and Piqué having his words with Alvaro, a former Espanyol player, I think. So,
Sparking some heat between the
yes,
two.
exactly.
Okay.
Here is Rakitic. Now Barca having the ball. See if we can create something here. Here's Ivan Rakitic. We still have to believe. Villarreal take the ball away. Now Messi has to run back and defend. Villarreal keep it.
There you go.
Nice. Barca take it away. Forward pass by Messi. Suarez was offside and he could not fight for that one. Straight into the hands of Sergio Asenjo.
Now they're going to just take their sweet time with everything.
Oh, of course they are. Oh, of course they are.
You don't think they'll be quick on
Here you go.
And Piqué is watching the game from a standstill position right now. He's not sitting down. He's the guy you can't see his head.
Oh, right.
He is standing. He's came onto our screen.
It's so hard to watch the game from the bench when there's this result going on. You know, you feel like, well, I suppose you feel like you want to do something about it, but you just can't because you're in the bench and you have to sit down and wait.
Yeah, and wait for your teammates to, well, right now,
a position he's not used to being in, I guess.
Exactly.
Well, Barca have only lost 2 games this season in La Liga. One was against Leganés, one was at home against Betis. So this would be a 3rd defeat for Barca, coming at a time in which, let's admit it, we do have a comfortable cushion at the head of Atletico. And
come on, Messi.
Real Madrid, there's a foul on the edge of the box in the same exact position in which Messi scored the other day against Espanyol.
There's the Panenka coming.
Look at him trying to get back.
Look at him, right on the edge of the box. Are we doing drums or is it too late now? Be a bit awkward if we yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Maybe we could clap our hands.
If he
Let's
scores,
hope it goes in, guys.
it would be fantastic if he goes in. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so free kick for Barca, 89th minute. Lionel Messi, in fact, a couple of seasons back, Messi scored a late goal, a late free kick against Villarreal in a very similar position. Did we start too early?
No, it's perfect, bro. Trust me on this one.
Look like a movie.
You guys, I just want this to go in.
I lost rhythm already.
Leo.
Come on, Leo.
Go on.
Go, Leo.
Go
Go,
on.
Leo. Go, Leo. The shot by Leo. The shot by Leo. It's not in. Did you hit it?
Getting into it.
Are you okay? Are you alright? Oh my God.
Diego, there was no need to elbow Sarah. What a goal by Lionel Messi. The drums did have to come out. What a shot, and now Barca have time.
Oh my God. There it is.
Unbelievable.
There it is, the shot by Lionel Messi, his 32nd goal in La Liga. What a free kick. It hits the post and it goes in. It's very similar to the one I was making reference to a couple of seasons back. It went in that same top corner.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. Do Barca have time now? How much time is going to be added on?
Yeah.
Are you okay, Sarah? Because
I'm okay. If Messi scores, I'm okay.
All right, good.
okay.
Still time here.
3 minutes of added time. Malcolm fighting for it. Villarreal clear it away. Are they going to be nervous now at the end? Oh, this is a hard foul on Jordi Alba.
Advantage.
But there is advantage.
Come on,
Here's
Messi,
Lionel
take
Messi.
it.
The shot by Messi. It goes over the crossbar. A bit too ambitious there by Lionel Messi.
It's just handing out cookies with these yellow cards. Suarez got one earlier.
Yeah,
Like
and now Cáceres gets a yellow card for the tackle on Jordi Alba. Now Asenko is going to take his time. Wow, ooh, what a foul there on Jordi Alba. It's Villarreal 4, Barca 3. It's going to be exciting until the end. Look at Bacca going down.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling
yeah,
you,
yeah,
they all have this method now, and it
But-
never works.
Can we talk about the extra time? 3 minutes? Come on.
Yeah, that's really
no, no,
unfair.
Should be
Five.
five, six, 5 or
minimum
6,
five.
because substitutions have been made,
Yeah.
time has been lost,
Wasted.
with the sending off as well.
Exactly. What's going on with the 3 minutes? Oh, look at Senna.
Marco Senna watching nervously in the stands. Can Barca win it back?
Come
Aleñá
on, quick,
over
quick,
to Jordi
quick.
Alba. There can be one final push by the Barca players. Come on, lucky socks.
Come on, socks.
Yeah.
Avocado.
Avocado socks. Here is Lionel Messi driving in from the
Oh.
right-hand side.
Get
His
it back
pass
quick,
forward.
get it back quick.
Only finds a
Nice,
Villarreal
there we go,
player,
there
but
we
Barca
go.
win it back. Arturo Vidal.
Go.
Messi is fouled. Here is
Take
Suarez.
it, take
Suarez
it.
inside. Alba. Oh, the save by Asenko. And Suarez fights for it. It's going to be a throw in for Barca because it's cleared away.
Quickly,
Whoa,
quickly, Malcolm.
what a chance there for Jordi Alba. And all the players on the bench are on their feet right now. What's going to be reviewed? Something's going to be reviewed. Oh, no. No.
There were 2 balls.
There were 2 balls on the pitch. Okay.
Quickly.
30 seconds left. I think there should be at least one more minute played because here is a cross side by Aleñá. There's going to be a corner kick for Barca. Can we produce a goal from this corner kick? Let's go.
Yes, we
Come
can.
on, guys.
Yes, we can.
It's going to be crossed in by Lionel Messi. Villarreal fighting for their lives here, but Barca want the point. Here we go. The cross by Lionel Messi. There's a rebound. There's a shot. Whoa! Luisito Suarez with the goal. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Wow. Wow.
Wow!
What a
Luisito Suarez! And the Villarreal players cannot believe it. Come on, huddle in.
Oh my God.
There we go.
Wow.
Wow.
Luisito! Final opportunity of the game for Barca. The Villarreal fans cannot believe it. Off of the corner kick. The ball falls out to the edge of the box, I think. And it's Luisito with a left-footed volley. Wow!
Volley.
What a
The
goal.
volley by Luisito Suarez.
belter.
Match center is still unbeaten. Avocado socks. Avocado socks.
What a belter.
And the game is over. Villarreal 4,
goodness.
Barca 4. Let me just take you through that goal again. The cross inside.
by Lionel Messi, cleared away to the edge of the box by a Villarreal defender, and Suarez meets it with a fantastic left-footed volley. Wow.
Really did.
Wow.
Look at the passion.
Showing so much...
So much passion in the celebration. And Barça win a magical point right now. Okay, this was a Tuesday night midweek game. We were not expecting this.
We did not expect this.
The game is over. So from Sarah to Diego to Julia, thoughts?
Thoughts. I'm trying to recover from what just happened.
Wow. I mean, it's hard to. It is very hard to recover from what just happened.
But I mean, we got a point, and we are now 8 points away from Atletico.
8 points ahead of Atletico. Yes.
So I mean, it's all good. I mean, we scored, we tied, but we can definitely improve our game heading into Saturday. But Suarez, I like to say he doesn't score easy goals. He always scores the most impossible goals, and tonight he scored an incredible volley. So kudos to him.
Messi to the rescue, Suarez to the rescue.
Both of them, yeah. The key figures of this team all season. The number 1 and 2 goal scorers, assist givers, and what a way to end it, man. I mean, we were talking about whether we believed or not.
We always have to believe.
Oh,
yeah. Starting with the drums, we should have got at
we
least
should have got down the drums. I mean,
the claps.
The claps still work though.
But what a finish! It's how do you explain something like this other than
very hard to explain?
Pinning it down to the individual brilliance of these two players, I think. I have to say, the part of me feels a little bit bad for Villarreal because given the situation that they're in, I think those 3 points would have been gold for them, and they deserved it. But when you have players like Messi and Suarez on your team, anything can happen.
And they pushed until the end.
And they did push until the end. They believed it, and you take nothing away from it.
Yeah, no, I think that not only the finish, I think it was an amazing game for both teams.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't expecting this high level of football.
4-4,
4-4, yes, which happened in the
exactly.
2000-2001 season. We were talking about it before, yes.
Yeah, and I remember Valverde this week said that we always think about I don't know, those big teams like Manchester United and Atletico de Madrid, and those like more small teams or those teams that are fighting in relegation zone. They are actually they made it very difficult for us today.
Yeah.
And I remember that when Messi scored the goal with the free kick, I thought, wow, that feels like a win almost, and because we have been doing well, I think, today, and that goal was amazing. And then Suarez came in, and I'm really happy about this draw. That's always, it's good for both teams, I think. I mean, it's not bad for Villarreal.
It's a point against Barça, but taking into account that in the 89th minute they were 4-2 up.
Yeah.
It has to be a huge blow for them. Anyway, we have to finish this, but quickly, Atletico on Saturday.
I hope, a massive game, and I hope that, we'll see a different Barça on the day as well. We'll see a different team as well. Atletico doesn't, play the similar style to Villarreal. So, but a team loaded with talent that can be just as unpredictable. And Barça Atleticos are usually or historically have been filled with goals as well. So who knows? We're in for a thriller for sure. But maybe one that's a little bit easier on the heart.
A little bit easier on the heart. Anyway, we have to finish this. I'm sure that you guys have been sending in your comments and your reactions after that spectacular Luis Suarez goal and this spectacular comeback from Barça. We will not be able to read them because we're running out of time. I just want to thank Julia, Diego, and Sarah for being here today.
Pleasure.
Enjoying this
4-all
draw at the Ceramica Stadium. Let's just quickly remind the fans of what happened. So Coutinho and Malcolm gave Barça a 2-0 lead. Villarreal made it 4-2 after that. And in the 89th minute, we were still 4-2 down. But then the magic of Messi with a free kick made it 4-3. And in the dying seconds of the game, Luisito Suarez with a volley from the edge of the box made it 4-all. Barça save a point at the Estadio de la Ceramica, and we're all ready now for Barça Atletico de Madrid. That will be on Saturday, local time, 8:45. We'll be watching it. Don't miss it. For now, goodbye.